Uno, dos, tres,
Cuatro.
What's up? This is Beyonce.
What up? It's Miley, and you're listening to Larry.
Yeah, you already know what this is, man. This is Big Sean, and you listening to my homie. That's right, my dog, Larry, boy.
Yo, what's up? This Tiny. Larry, quit impersonating.
What's up, Denver? This is Eminem.
What's going on? This is E40 with Larry.
This is Buster Bust Down, General of the Flip Mode Movement. Larry.
Yo, this your boy Charlie Brown, a.k.a. y'all already know the All-Star Boy Wonder. Chris Brown in the building. With Larry.
Yeah, this is your boy Flo Rida. Y'all listen to Larry.
From the YOLO Rum Studios in Denver, Colorado, it's Larry Ulibarris, Uncensored.
Oh, did you just blow a hit in there? I didn't even miss that. I missed that. Open up those vocabularies, son.
Thought I was being cool.
Yeah, see? Either are cool or you're trying to be cool.
Well, I never touch those things anymore.
Oh, yes?
I never hit those.
That's not true. Will you toss me that lighter?
Oh, my God.
I hate having a dirty bong during stream. It's kind of gross.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't look too bad now.
No, I know, but I'm just saying I like it when it looks brand new. And that's I don't have.
I think it's time to update that piece, man. That piece needs to be put to rest. That dog has had its last day.
What are you talking about?
You've had that for.
I know, but the purpose of it is when you buy something and it's a classic or it's like supposed to. Yeah, there you go. It's supposed to work well,
Mm-hmm.
Then you don't have to upgrade it. It's a classic. This is a big old made in Oregon, thick ass bong.
Yeah, but I don't know. They're so cool now.
Like
like if you go to Mix Up Creations, like the pieces.
Oh, you mean with
there,
all the extras?
Yeah,
and
they're
all
just
that?
kind of
you know
cool,
what though?
man.
That's fine.
And they do different things. Like I have no clue what it means, but when they say it, percolator.
Right. No,
all
it
the
has all these
percolators.
yeah. But I mean, to me, that just is like more shit to have to clean.
Well, it's funny. I don't know if I'll get in trouble for this, but there was a piece that was given backstage for Wiz Khalifa a while back. He couldn't take it. He just didn't have it. So I was like, all right.
Wait, he couldn't take it?
He couldn't take it. He just didn't want it,
Oh, okay.
So I took it, and it had 5 percolators in it, bro. And I, smoking at that was almost too much. Like, smoking at that was, comatose, sitting on the couch.
You know what I like is when you find that herb that completely gets you dusted, because there's sometimes you find herb and you're like, yeah, I'm high, but then there's that one herb where it just is instantly your eyes go like this.
Do you feel like there's a time, I don't know, I guess that you do get acclimated to smoking a little bit, but man, nothing was better than when I was in college and I was smoking. I'd be like, go and play a video game. I got in a trance that I don't get trances anymore. Like I used to get in fixated on what I was doing. I was playing a video game and just love it.
Were you smoking out of a bong or?
Yeah, out of a bong. And
yeah. See, because you've segued more to the vaporizer unit, which is cool, but it does not get you nearly as dusted.
But man, I feel so much better.
I know. I mean, I'm giving
better.
you props for it. I'm just saying that it's not going to get you as dusted.
Like that destroyed me, and I can feel that in my lungs compared to the vape. Man, the vape is just so different.
That's like when people say, just take a vape pen on vacation. It's like, it's not the same.
See, I can do it.
No,
I can do it all day long with the vape
way.
pen, man. Yeah, for sure. See, I think you just need to make that.
It's just not the same. Like the wake and bake
is
just on when you rip a bowl.
Oh man, even if you do it at the vape, dude, it's still.
Trust me, there's so many reasons that I would like to use the vape pen more, and it's more discreet. Every time I go on vacation, I'm either going to stink up a hotel room or a rental car. And I choose rental car.
I'm kind of glad that cigarettes, those e-pens exist, although they're really bad for people. Have you heard how bad those things are? Like liquid nicotine is like a poison.
Oh, so it's regular nicotine is a poison.
Yeah, but this is lethal, and immediately. And so kids were playing with it, busted open with a pen, and it was like an infant or a toddler, and it was a toddler, and they got into it and they got all of them, but whatever. But
so what happened to the toddler?
The toddler
got cancer.
I think the toddler was okay, but the mom was super mad and had to take the kid to the emergency room.
Okay.
I should pull it up. But anyway, because those people that smoke e-cigarettes, they make it so easy for everyone else that smokes the pen because everyone's just like, oh, they're just a cigarette smoker.
Right. You can't tell the difference, but you kind of can. I mean, obviously, when somebody exhales a vape pen, you know that smell now.
See, I don't think you do anymore.
Oh, man. Come on, dude. That's a very gorgeous high-end, tasty pot smell.
Yeah,
So
but if you don't smoke, you don't know what that is.
No, I think people are starting to get hip to it. I mean, especially like people that have been around pot before or whatever.
Mhm.
I mean, I think it's like you can get away with it in a movie or something like that. But some people will just like, will do it in the middle of like a bar. And I'm like, whoa, that really smells like herb.
Did you hear what happened with Linkin Park and Sublime? Okay, so dude, one of the dudes from Linkin Park ratted out the people from Sublime for smoking pot.
What?
Yeah, it looks like Sublime with Rome's lead singer didn't want to set off anyone's allergies outside his dressing room last night. So instead, he's toked on the stage. Sublime with Rome played for. Well, that doesn't matter. But the story was basically he was smoking, or they smelled weed in the room. The Linkin Park did of Sublime, and so one of the guys has an allergies to it. Told security. Security went to the room. The guys from Sublime weren't in there, but they found tons of weed, and so they got busted. And they took the weed and they wrote him a ticket.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow, that's weak.
Dude, it's like, and they're on tour together. How do you do
Whoops.
that if you're working side by side with someone? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
But now it makes them look like
what's your weed allergy?
Tattletales.
What is your weed allergy?
right.
I don't know. Maybe it's
Maybe
severe.
he's got a lung thing.
Yeah, maybe it is severe. You never know.
Whatever.
It probably is that guy who's like, ah.
Well, that goes to that whole thing, you don't rat or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that applies, to a lot of people, and a lot of people are like, you don't rat. Like, but, if you were in jail, you definitely don't rat because snitches get stitches.
Oh, my God. Oh, all right. Yeah, continue.
No.
I got something horrible to tell you.
Okay, so anyway, I don't even know where I was going with that. I'm too fucking stupid.
But Kay and I were watching some prison show, and so I was like watching it.
Like, is it a reality show, like Locked Up or something like that?
Yeah, like but the real deal, you know what I
Right,
mean?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And so we're watching it. I'm like, oh my God, this is why I don't even want to text and drive, because you go to prison for something like that.
Right, for sure. If
And-
like you accidentally hit some pedestrian.
Whatever, and I was like, if I went in there, I wouldn't last. I was like, I'm not a fighter. I was like, I'm small. I'm not like in great shape.
No, you
like,
would adapt. In other words, like you just like
become
Darrell.
a KKK member.
No, Darrell's got your back. Or you could run to the KKK, but they're gonna rape you too. So
See, that's what I mean, man.
Right.
Can I start my own crew? I'll tell you jokes.
yeah, those shows, like you can't watch too many of those shows because then you start thinking like, well, that's messed up. And especially since they made the prison for profit, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah,
there's companies out there that are for profit and they run prisons, and
it's twisted.
their goal is to get as many people in prison as possible. That's why so many people are locked up in this country where we have the most imprisoned people in
The planet.
Right. It's kind of really weird.
Yeah, it is nuts, and it's all
Like,
it's
yeah.
all a cycle, a
Well, and
vicious
then-
cycle that corporate people set up. But the DEA, the Drug Enforcement Agency, they had a budget that they were allowed to get, that they said this is what we need Congress to pass. Congress passed it, and then even though they're worried about the budget, gave them an extra $35 million. Even though
I know, but
the pot stuff is like
$35 million is nothing. I mean, it
it's
really
still,
is nothing.
It's nothing, but it's
I know,
still
but when
like,
you see-
what are you wasting it right there for? That's like wasting like $10.
That's just so everybody has coffee at their their
Like,
offices.
their DEA like main woman, I forget her name. She's a total B word, bro. Like
Well,
old school thought.
All I know is they were told to back off medical marijuana by the,
Oh, that's right.
All right, so-
Gosh, I meant to print that. Yeah.
Eric Holder. But whatever.
District attorney made it so that the DEA
They
doesn't
don't
have to
pursue
go
it,
after that.
which is fine. And like they really should go back and clear a lot of people who are on marijuana wraps. Like, especially if it was like a small amount and it like all of a sudden snowballed into something else,
Mhm.
I don't know how you do that, but I mean,
That's like them trying to act like they're making a difference, but it really has minor impact. I mean, I don't know the great impact of how much they're pursuing medical places.
I know, but I mean, like, put our tax dollars and forces on meth. Sorry if you're a meth person. You know what?
Oh, meth. Ooh, meth.
When I wonder about meth, how many people like do it and are functioning? Like, do we know people that do it on a
for
regular?
Sure.
You think in our personal lives that we might know somebody that does meth?
I mean, isn't meth like a speed too? Like even if you do speed,
Oh, I
like
guess.
methamphetamine, like they just.
Right.
I don't think it's necessarily like
Hillbilly
huffing.
heroin?
Yeah, I don't think it's like huffing. I think it's like people maybe doing lines or something.
I know, but
you
it's like I don't know. I just don't know. I guess they are. I've seen that show.
Just functioning everything.
You know, what's that show where they get all your family members to give you shit?
Intervention.
Yeah. And so, oh my God, man, there was this one, and I felt so horrible for this family. Like the mom was just a total drunk, and you could tell at one time she was married to this wealthy man, and she was like living the life. And then that got taken away, and she was just kind of a regular mom, got remarried, had a great family, like 6 kids, I don't know, and then just became the biggest lush. And like it was so sad. And then she was like, her family like had to kick her out of their house. So like the dad is there with all these kids, and like she's wandering the streets, and she gets some like 70-something-year-old boyfriend and lives in his trailer. And she's like, this is my boyfriend now. She's all fucked up every day.
Oh, man.
And then she's like, she's also a sex addict. And she's all, seriously, she's sitting there. She's like, yeah, I love to suck dick. And she's like, anybody here want their dick sucked? She's looking at the camera guy and the lighting guy, and they're all,
What if it was like,
one of them took her up on it
like,
after the
right.
cameras went off. All right, go ahead.
All right.
No, it was really sad. You know, yeah, it was fucked up.
Oh, my God. Dude, we watched some depressing reality shows.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, for sure. You know what? The ones that are also the, you know, you get trapped on the ones where it's like, and then they solved the crime. And you're all, where did Debbie Margarita disappear to? And you're like, I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, I was kind of freaked out as a kid because, like, I'd be home alone maybe on a Saturday night, and I was like,
Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh, no, not Unsolved Mysteries kind of scared me. The America's Most Wanted.
Okay.
Because I was all,
He could be out your window.
Yeah.
If you see this person who likes to punch little kids in the face, call us.
They showed the map, and they're all,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like Oklahoma, and I'm like, oh my God, that's only 6 hours away. I was all, if he crossed the border, then he's gonna come over here for sure. Like, oh, dude, I was a paranoid little kid because I was small, man. So like, you always wonder why I'm so angry and quick to the draw is because I was so small growing up that everyone around me that I never got in a fight, but I had to be like,
put him up.
I had to be on that on call that was just like, what? Fucking shut up.
You had to have a big bark.
I had to, man, because I'd have been like Finding Nemo out there, dude.
Oh, yes. I got one wrong flipper.
Carrying my trumpet home.
I need to get us some water or something. I have the worst cotton mouth.
Well, so I'm gonna talk to the bong while you're gone.
No, look at the camera and talk to anybody who's out there.
Yeah, if you are streaming, I am gonna talk to you because you should hit me up. 303-377-2606. I'm glad he's getting water right now. Larry Uncensored podcast. All right, so here's the deal. We're going to get this a little bit more on schedule for you because I know that every once in a while we're off and on. But every Saturday, 11 to 1, we're usually here. 303-377-2606. YOLORUM.com. You can watch every episode there. Get the podcast app, all that. Now I'm done with the commercial. Hopefully Larry will return. He's the funny guy. Having to look at myself and entertain myself is hard, so I'm sure you guys are like, shut up, STFU. So if anyone's out there, you guys still haven't called, someone call me for the love of baby Jesus. 303. The number's right there. It doesn't get any easier. What's up, dude?
What's up?
What's going on, Hefe?
What up?
What's good, man? We're not doing multi-camera or anything right now, so you're good to go.
Good. Had no idea this was going down today until now.
No, you're good, dude.
40 minutes ago.
That's why I text you and then forgot to text you after I text you.
Oh, you forgot to text me the critical information to get here. Whatever.
Yeah. It's all good.
I tried calling you, texting you.
You did try to call me?
Yeah,
dude, you know what?
Twice yesterday.
I have a certain carrier that I'm not going to throw under the bus because, like,
Oh.
no. But I do, like, Larry gets service down here. Everyone else that comes down here gets service. iPhone won't let me connect to the Wi-Fi to get a signal for, like, the phone to use the phone calls, you know?
Yeah.
So it just kind of sucks, man.
Dude, that's some bullshit right
And it's
there.
all because I'm trying to be a cheapo.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens. You know what? You get what you pay for in life. That's something I had to slowly realize. It's like when you go to King Soopers, don't buy the Kroger jelly because it's not jelly. It's
Ew.
like,
What is it? I don't think any of that stuff is that stuff. You know, I just bought a DVD set, a DVD yoga set. It sounds stupid, but it's Larry, I bought a DDP yoga
what?
set, a DVD yoga set. Watch, I'll show you what it is. It's basically For whatever reason, man, when I started working overnights, the only thing I watched that got me into it was wrestling. So I started watching wrestling.
Got you into what?
Got me watching wrestling just overnight.
What got you into it? What do you mean?
Just started watching it again and got interested into it again, you know. And so I started watching it and then just became interested in them overall as a company because they're going public with this network.
And then you try to talk me into buying their stock, and then their stock went down.
Yeah, but it's still a good stock to get. It's been around. It's a business that's been around for 100 years. Whatever. But so this one guy that is on it, he had his own YouTube stream and his own YouTube like channels that he would do, and he was DDP, and he started talking about his yoga. And
he was DTF?
DTP. Diamond Dallas Page.
Down to fuck.
Down to penis?
You're going to ruin it for me now. Like, every time I'm going to do the DVD, I'm going to be like, DTF yoga.
Yeah, that just means that you put your legs in the air a lot and bend over a ton. So, he's down to fuck yoga.
You know, you hear my knees, and Kay's got really bad knees. And so this thing's like non-impact, but it's supposed to be a really good workout, and all these athletes like swear by it. And so we bought that. It's
a pretty hard workout. Like it's, you know, using your own body weight to exercise yourself, and it's like you can really work up a sweat.
Do you remember that video I showed you?
The porn
of after the porn.
I don't remember much after.
Yeah, you're stupid. I showed it at the station of the heavyset guy who was crippled and a veteran.
Mm-hmm.
He's been on the doctors too, but lost all that weight because of that yoga program.
Oh, cool.
That's the program. You watch.
He's the Jared of yoga.
Yeah. I don't want to show it because we've talked about enough depressing.
Yeah, right.
things
that's fun. Let's talk about exercise.
15 minutes. No, I was just saying it's a different time. It's just like, yeah, yoga.
For me, yoga's like hipster clothes. How can I take you seriously if you're doing yoga? For me, like it puts me in a compromising position that
puts you in a good position. Just shut up and grab your ankles, bitch.
But I love like when my girl does it.
Right. Guys are in love with yoga pants.
Oh my god.
Like straight guys love yoga pants. And you know what the equivalent to yoga pants is for girls and gay guys? Guys in basketball shorts.
So man, I'm glad I didn't wear my basketball shorts today.
Everybody been looking at my half chubby chub. Whatever. But no, the yoga pants, like sometimes they look sprayed on. Like because it goes right up the butt.
Oh, okay. I got something for you. Did you see my Instagram picture?
Which one?
The one of the girl with the skin-colored leggings.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh my gosh, man.
It's this lady waiting for the subway, and she's got skin-colored leggings, so it totally looks like she's standing there with no pants on.
No way.
Yeah, you can't really tell until you look at her ankles, and you're like, oh my god, those are pants.
Oh. And that's somebody that yoga pants do not look flattering on.
Yeah, so there it is.
Oh.
Can you imagine getting just walking around and just like no one's gonna tell you anything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Those are like those ones out on Facebook where you see the person that has an arm a certain way and it looks like a penis. Or, you know, somebody's like in the background.
Yeah,
some of those are like freaky. You're like, that looks just like a dick.
And it's a kneecap.
Right. Are you seeing the one with the two pigs that are like merging like this and it totally looks like a taint and balls and it's so weird.
But you know what? Someone still took the time to take that picture. You know what I mean? Someone still was like, oh my god, look at this. Go get the camera.
Because we're all pervs.
Yeah. This looks just like a potato.
Just like an Arby's beef and cheddar.
I haven't had Arby's in a long time since you said that.
You know what? I haven't had Arby's since I found out, and this could be.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, like I hear that their meat is dehydrated, so like their like they soak their meat in like a solution or water, and then it becomes the meat, and then they slice it up.
No, it's a powder.
Oh yeah, shut up.
No, it is. The meat is a powder. Then they mix in the water. Then it builds up into this big giant.
I
am not lying.
Now you go too far with it.
That's
I swear, I'm the one who told you that.
Are we eating army food? Like
I don't remember you telling me that, you weirdo.
That's why when you look at it, there's a blue little.
So you can't say shit like that when Google exists.
Right.
You just can't.
Do it. Go look it up. Say, is
No,
Arby's roast beef sandwiches actually powder? And it will.
Oh yes.
Alright,
The liquid turns into a solid.
What was your word?
Is Arby's roast beef sandwiches
A powder.
made? Is Arby's meat made of powder? I guess.
Doesn't come up as an option. Doesn't come up as an option.
I'm
It
telling
does.
No,
I mean,
just
like-
ask if Arby's meat is dehydrated and then re-wet.
Hold on. We got a mini documentary.
We will now investigate.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, this is some idiot that works at Arby's. Can't stop eating ice. Because I've caught mouth and I should have got more water out.
Dude, there's nothing on there about powder.
Because it's
type
an
it-
industry secret. They sue any
Shut
person
up.
that
Oh,
does
yes,
that shit.
dude.
Yeah,
He will,
totally.
he will marry the dumbest stuff, and he will I'm going to go with it. I will defend it. I know something about it. But type in
It's true.
how their meat.
It is true.
No, I want to know if it's dehydrated. Just say, how is Arby's meat prepared? You know what? But the thing that we're talking about is Yoshi. He just walked in the room. That's what we're talking about. No, but all lunch meat to a certain extent. Like if you're talking, when you go to the grocery store and pick up a thing of turkey or whatever. No, don't like me. More often than not, that's like meat parts put into a thing and then assembled into a thing. You know what I mean? Does anybody pick up what I'm putting down?
No. So it's like chicken byproduct. And
Right, and they
everything
grind it
merged
up,
into
and then
one.
they put it into a thing, and then they slice it, and it looks like, oh, this is fresh lunch meat. But it's, if you're going to buy turkey from the grocery store, the thing that they pull out and slice it, that's not a turkey breast. You know what I mean? Like, you can actually see in the grocery store, they'll give you actual turkey breast that's kind of like that. It's usually kind of dry. But anytime you're getting lunch meat, it's parts ground up and congealed into a thing. Right. And sometimes you'll even find that they'll do that with chicken, like maybe even at like Subway, and they'll put like grill marks on it. And so that's like chicken parts made into what looks like a chicken breast, and then they'll cut it up, and you're thinking, oh, I'm getting my chicken breast, and you're really not.
See, dude, and I swear, it's like you talked about going vegetarian. I've been really, even with this DDP thing, I've been thinking about doing that too, just because they say the smartest people are vegetarians, and it's like there is something to be said about eating straight organic food that isn't all processed
and not taking or hurting anything. You know what I mean? Because it's like when I see an elephant that can make a painting, like an actual painting of a flower and an elephant holding a flower, and you can see
emotion.
Right, exactly. And you see those cows that were let into that field that didn't get destroyed; they got to live.
Yeah,
they were all
does
hopping
haunt me.
around.
That haunts me more than the slaughterhouse does.
Right, for sure. So they all have feelings, and whether or not they're super intelligent or whatever is beside the point. And I just think of how much chicken I consume, because I love chicken. Who doesn't? I mean, it used to be, I guess, back in the day, people would have chicken on Sunday. And that would be like a treat.
They go get it from their backyard.
Right, and now we have every meal chicken. You know what I mean? So that used to be like a treat, and now you can have chicken 3 times a day, or depending on whatever. So it's those chickens are some that we ate were raised in a building, just standing around like this in their own shit, kind of just waiting to die, and they've kind of been modified to have giant breasts, so they're kind of all awkward anyway, and it's just so sad. And even when you go to the store and you buy something that says free range, they literally only need to give it 2 inches to walk, and then it's kind of considered, oh, look, they can range. It doesn't mean they're raised outside, So I think that the vegetarian is the way to go, and I think we can do it through Chipotle because I love their chicken, and they only buy chickens that were raised outside, so that's a good thing. So you don't have to feel so guilty.
Dude, do you know that whole thing you talked about? What was that documentary where it was you got in touch to that inner part of your brain that made people trip? It was it had Joe Rogan in
DMT?
it. DMT, okay. So,
look, we're talking about DMT, DTF. What's your thing?
Today is brought to you by the letter D.
You mentioned the DEA.
Yeah.
Wow.
Letter D.
There's a theme here, people. This was all planned.
We just wrote the letter D and started like outlining bubble letters.
We always have D on the mind here.
Oh man, dude! I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was trying to, and I've been trying to think about the letter D. I've been trying to think about
you were
the
saying
letter
about
D.
the
about the brain stuff.
right.
So anyway, what's really even got me more interested in this yoga thing is the fact that if you can follow that diet, there is something about not eating processed stuff, something about fluoride, that there's an actual part of the brain that like gets protein or grows from that, and so you're supposed to get more of a spiritual awareness just because you're not eating something, which is supposedly the higher ups, you know what I mean, the Illuminati, that with all this processed stuff blocks that gland, and that's why there's fluoride water in
You know
water.
what?
You
Well,
know?
it raises like serotonin levels or something like that. Whenever you eat red meat, chicken,
Our processed
Yep.
stuff. Well, and it's crazy
ADHD.
because you could even go to like a Whole Foods and try to buy super healthy stuff, but even there they have like, come look at our cakes,
Right.
and come look at our ice cream, and I'm all, oh yeah. But yeah, we call that place Whole Paycheck.
So I don't know. Yeah, I think that like Trader Joe's and those things.
Oh my
there
God,
really
I
is
love
something
Trader
to that.
Joe's.
I haven't been there yet. I
Okay,
heard a
It's
lot
such a
of good stuff
ripoff, dude.
about it.
I think it's
not.
so
Oh my God,
overrated
no
and such a
way.
ripoff. And
Okay.
like the food, they're like the
Wrong.
little snacks.
Wrong.
They're all
Wrong.
shit, dude.
Okay, wrong.
The only thing
It's all powder.
It's all
It's
powder.
Everything was made of powder.
Right.
It's all congealed off from the powder from Arby's.
Hey, listen.
He was right though. I will say
Listen.
that that's people are talking about. He wasn't right, but people do have that conspiracy thought
Thank you.
of it being of powder, but that's not a fact.
Well, it didn't come up in
Yeah.
a Google search. So.
Yeah, it didn't come up.
That's
So anyway-
because they sue
That's because
anybody
they
who.
followed me home one night in a
Exactly.
van and they hit me on that.
Anyway, so wait a minute. Quit jacking the conversation. No, we were talking about what were we saying?
I don't.
Oh, you're such a little bitch. Such a little bitch.
No, I don't. I can't. We were talking about just eating organic food and
Oh yeah.
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's. That's what I want to talk about. They like picked the perfect city to build Trader Joe's in because pot's legal here, and above like all the frozen food section, there's like they have the best candies and like things that you've never even seen. Cookies, amazing. Like
They did. How do they operate? Because that's what I was trying to figure out last night when I was talking to someone about this.
Okay.
So do they go directly to the farmers and they make a deal with them, or what separates?
I don't know.
them
I
from-
think they're like a store. You know how like Costco is like Kirkland and they have their own brand.
Mhm.
So they make their own dog food and they make their own Kirkland, dog bed, and they make a whatever. So I think Trader Joe's just makes their own stuff and they find their own sources and then they put their label on it. I will say this. I ate some watermelon from Ecuador that was pre-sliced and too old, and that gave me the worst food poisoning I've ever had. So I'm kind of worried about
From Trader Joe's?
Well, yeah, but it was pre-sliced, and it should have just. It was too. You know when you eat watermelon and it's too dark, it's been sitting there too long, and I still ate it, and it got me sick. But
See, that's what made me scared.
no, but like I'm saying, like they really do have amazing things, and they have like a lot of meals that you can just prepare right then. They're not even frozen; they're just ready to be prepared, and they're awesome. They have really good stuff. You got to go there. Their spaghetti sauce is really good. The jar one with the green lid. Mm-hmm.
See, I'm down with that. I love the spaghetti sauce. It's natural. If I eat
So
spaghetti
good.
sauce like that's ragu or something like that, I literally get sick, man.
Yeah.
I just can't take it.
My mom has the best spaghetti sauce, but if you're asking me what restaurant has the closest to my mom's spaghetti sauce, Michi's. Michi's, M-I-C-I. Oh,
Michi.
It's so good. Their meatballs, unbelievable. Yeah, that place is bomb.
Yeah, their tomato paste is
That
thick.
is not an endorsement.
Mhm.
But drinking
if you want
YOLO,
one.
but drinking YOLO rum is. I don't have any in here, but we're good.
Oh man.
I drank last night. We went to Drag Nation. There was a drag show last
Oh yeah.
night.
How was that?
It was so fun. It was the season 6 winner of RuPaul's Drag Race, Bianca Del Rio, and so
Did they have YOLO?
Yeah,
YOLO
yeah.
rum? That's
Mhm.
awesome.
and yeah, it was just like really fun, and there was a ton of people there, and it was a really good show. And
Did you get on stage or anything? Or
no, they gave us
introduce you?
shout. They gave us shout outs, and it was kind of funny because I guess the MC was a girl from a different radio station, and we
Oh,
had just
what?
met her that night. I guess she does stuff for Mix and Dom and Jane or something like that.
Okay.
And so she was on stage and she was doing a little bit of a opening kind of thing. She was trying to do a little bit of a stand-up.
Okay.
And it bombed big time.
Oh no!
And the crowd went from listening to her to talking to talking to talking to talking, so you could barely even hear her. And she's all, okay, well, she's all, and she goes, no, but then she goes, because they have her a list of things she has to mention, and then she goes, well, and then if you like hip hop, Larry and Kathy are here, and the whole place was all, whoa! So I felt really bad for her.
Oh my god!
And then there's a really cool guy that works at Mix. I can't remember his name. Oh, God, I'm so horrible with names. If Kathy was here, she'd spit it out right now.
Is it Dom?
But, no. Listen. No. There's a guy that. What was he? He does like some day shift over there, and he produces their commercials for Drag Nation, their tracks, and we run their commercials. And he does a really good job with the Drag Nation commercials. I was always wondering who put those together. So then they're having me do some spots as well. So I was like hoping not to step on his toes. So when I met him, I had in my mind like to say, "Hey man, you do great commercials, blah 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 blah. You do a good job." And then he came up to me and he was in total drag. So I was like, I was expecting to meet a guy, and so like he was like tall lady, kind of like hi, and so I was all, hey, what's up, man? So I was like,
were you holding laughter?
Right. Well, no, I was trying to compose because just trying to be, I didn't know. I didn't want to offend him. Right, so he like bent down next to me because it was loud, and he's like, so I'm having a really close conversation, and I was like, I didn't know you were a drag queen. But I'm totally down for people getting their drag on or whatever.
No, for sure. But
there's so many levels
that catch you off guard. You know what I mean?
Right. I was ready to be like, it was still a firm handshake. It's like, hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, no.
He's all, hey, what's up?
Yeah, no, but he does such a great job on those spots. I was like,
that's a compliment coming from you because you're
no, for sure. And those spots were really effective, and I love that Trax advertises with us. And it was such a mainstream crowd. And I know we definitely brought some people in there last night because at one point Nina Flowers, who was hosting, said, "Hey, who's here? Who's been here before?" And everybody's like, "Woo!" And they're like, "Who's your first night here?" And there was a bunch of people that was their first night.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, so it was kind of
awesome.
Cool. Yeah, so we're teaming up with Trax, and we're gonna do a big party for me on the 19th.
I need a soundboard.
Wig's supposed to do drag at it, but he won't.
Man, if you pay off like
you better see that walk.
Half my deposit on the house, maybe.
Oh, you okay? I'll buy you something from Restoration Hardware. That should be enough.
Hey, call us though if you're streaming us or just hanging out. 303-377-2606. I'm telling you, it's because of Facebook and their cryptic ways, man. It's so hard to get.
Did you boost the post?
Oh no, I can boost it. Yeah.
You didn't?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, but now you're going to boost it, and it's like not going to take effect right away. It takes forever. Like when you boost a post, it takes like a day. Like sometimes it'll even last to the next day, depending.
I didn't even know you had a remote yesterday till this morning.
Oh.
Yeah, but you saw that on Instagram?
Dude, that was sick.
Yeah.
Look good. That's what all of them should look like.
Do you guys watch Bar Rescue?
Yeah,
I have.
you know what that show is?
It's frustrating because it's the same thing every time.
It's fake. It's fake.
What do you mean?
Like, well, it's not fake, but those guys are told to go over the top and beyond.
No, for sure. But they try to make a show of it. But no, 9 out of 10 times it's some douchebag owner who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, and this guy comes in to save the day, and they're like, "No, I still want the bar to be called Pussy Lickers." And he's all, "Well, you're not going to get a lot of business with your name being Pussy Lickers." And they're like, "No, we like it. My grandma named it."
How come every kitchen is dirty in that show?
Oh my God, no, that's why I brought it up.
Like no shit.
Yeah, that's another reason to be organic.
No, exactly. They drain the ice. Like when a bar has where they put beers in the ice. They drained this whole thing and got underneath it. It was like so nasty.
Oh yeah, dude. There's a couple of places that I've worked at when the ice melts. There's fruit flies at the bottom of that thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. Don't get ice from a
somebody
bar.
there.
No. I can't hear that. Oh, sorry.
Like if you drink mixed drinks, do not get ice. It's probably one of the
You don't
dirtiest.
get
Oh
things.
no,
They get
I
them out
heard
of these
that.
big-ass
I heard
buckets.
that. And lemons.
Yes.
And I always used the lemons to sanitize the ice. It was wrong.
No.
We should call somebody.
Yeah, who you want to call?
Who should we mess with? Let's see.
You know, we did have a fan of the podcast and Uncensored stream that wanted us to prank his sister.
Oh no, yeah. No, I just only want to do people we know so they won't sue us.
Oh, okay. I mean, it just depends on who doesn't know if we're streaming or not.
Right, no, for sure. Trust me, not a lot of people know. Because you didn't boost the post. I know Phil from our buddy from Yola Rum, our buddy, why am I calling him my buddy? He's like the man.
My buddy
He's the,
partner.
Yes,
My
he's our
buddy.
life partner. It's funny because last night when Chris was with us last night, and so when people were meeting us, like people just automatically like, "Oh, is this your partner?" And I'm like,
What did
"Yes,
you say?
we're in a law firm and we're partners. It's called Larry and Chris Law Firm. We're partners."
He's got to get a little bit of attention now, right? Like, I mean, like, because you never really mentioned his name before, that everyone's got to kind of.
Right, he definitely had more anonymity, but he's cool with it. I mean, he's a flight attendant. That's just a gay bumper sticker right there. No. Here's what's funny. Is
There's a call right here.
there's actually straight guys that go through and become flight attendants.
I wanted to.
He's in the training program.
Of course he did,
Hey,
Epic.
you're right on the fence there.
Oh, whatever. I
Larry
just envy
Uncensored, who's
the
this?
gay lifestyle.
he's
Remember?
gay envious.
Larry Ulibarris, this is Matt. What's up?
What up, man? What are you doing?
Not shit, about to take a dab. What's
Oh,
going on?
nice. A little dab will do ya.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice day out. I'm going to take a dab, get my fucking crunk on.
What kind of wax do you like?
I got some Girl Scout cookies shatter right now.
Girl Scout cookies. It's so
Oh,
funny
yeah.
whoever comes up with these names. Yeah.
You know I got to have my Girl Scout cookies.
Oh man.
What's going on today? What's happening? What's going
Nothing.
on in the neighborhood?
We're just smoking bowls and bullshitting.
Smoking bowls and bullshitting? Hell yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah, I'm smoking this banana kush that fries me right away, and I just couldn't live without it.
Yeah, I can't do anymore. I'm done for the day. That
Oh
was
yes,
enough for me.
shut up.
No, for real. Like that got me too much, man.
Oh yes,
What about that yellow rum? Let me get a drink of that.
exactly. We're
What about
definitely.
yellow rum?
Yeah, dude, it's everywhere. You know what? It's served everywhere. In fact, like I was saying last night, where we were at, they were serving it at tracks.
Yeah, how it would. A lot of people trying it. Did
Oh,
they
yeah.
get some good drinks in it, or any? What they come up
I
with?
don't know. We definitely have to come up with a plan to promote it there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so we'll
for
do
sure.
that on my party on the 19th. You should come with us, man.
No, I'm down, dude. I took that shit to Wyoming, and all my friends fucking loved it.
Nice.
All of them. They came and bought bottles.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
I took it to Wyoming, and I was promoting it out there. I said, this that yellow rum. You don't know about it?
YOLO.
Yeah.
You know what? Once they started carrying it at the Chop House, I was like, we've arrived.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then when it hit Miami,
I've seen you
we've
all over-
arrived.
I've seen you all over Denver. Billboards everywhere.
Oh, yeah. We're blowing it up.
Well, that shit.
Right on, man. Well, thanks for hitting us up, and then we'll give you details on that party on the 19th of July.
Yes, for sure, man.
And then we'll YOLO all night.
All right, y'all have a good day.
You
All
too,
right, buddy.
man.
You know, I want to really be part of the. We really got to get creative and have a. I want to do, not just a regular bar night. Like I want there to be kind of a stage show or something fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like working those drag queens. Man, they have like they've taken what was like a normal kind of like drag show to like where they have full choreography, bunches of dancers. It's crazy.
That's nuts, man. That's cool though.
Yeah. I saw a couple straight guys there that were like, I have to hold my girlfriend's hand the whole time just to send the message out. And I was like,
It's a
yeah,
little
you should.
unnerving there, man, first time.
Well, and then it's like this. It's like, especially if the guy's attractive, because then he's like, all the other guys are looking at him like, sup? And he's all, gulp.
See, I went there because my friend Rachel was all, you could get a girl easily because they have you. There's no guys that are gonna hit on him, and so I get up there and I'm all, which ones are straight?
Oh,
I didn't know where to go, man.
You're all hitting on a lesbian, and she's all, get off me.
Yeah, pretty much because that's the last thing you want to do. You think you get rejected by
She's
a
all, I
straight
came
girl?
here to get away from your
Yeah,
kind.
I get rejected by a gay girl, man. It's a lot harsher.
Right, some lesbians don't like when guys hit on them. And sometimes, like, if the girls are lipstick and they're like, just because I'm pretty doesn't mean I like dick.
Just because I'm pretty doesn't mean
It doesn't mean I like pee-pee.
Oh man.
So
Did you hear the Breaking Bad Bryan Cranston interview?
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, with what?
Bryan Cranston just did this interview,
Okay.
and that Walter White may or may not
be dead.
You haven't heard any of this?
No.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so wait, is for real? Oh, you mean like they would do another? No way.
You gotta see it.
Are you fucking kidding me? If they bring back that show, I would be so happy. I've been so depressed since that show went away. My only other show
You
is
gotta watch Fargo.
The Challenge.
You gotta watch Fargo.
I hate how those people talk.
They don't talk like all that, all right? Just a few.
No, it's annoying. Go ahead.
Do it.
Do it, woman.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Oh, and all the girls say.
Fargo's pretty hardcore though.
To the.
You been watching it?
Yeah. Did you see the movie?
No.
Dude.
Okay, the movie was pretty crazy. That was a crazy movie. It was funny and just
out there.
Yeah.
Just the way that they talk.
Oh my god, and just that whole You don't want to say it, right? You don't.
Greatest leading men, not just my words, a lot of people's words, joining us this hour. Just in case you don't know him, and I highly doubt that, here's Bryan Cranston at work in the summer blockbuster Godzilla.
Are we at full function? Yes, we are. But perhaps
You saw this, right?
to be safe.
Godzilla?
Yeah.
Was it good?
You know what? Well, here's the thing. I could say this now probably because it's been out a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's a total jip because he's dead in the first 20 minutes.
Oh, really?
He doesn't even. He's not the main guy that carries you through. It's the kid from Kick-Ass, who's now turned into a man.
Yeah.
God, man, that guy's like. He's definitely leading man,
Uh-huh.
so he can carry a movie. That guy. But we were tricked into thinking Cranston's. This is his movie.
Yeah. He even talks about it in here how he didn't want to do a script unless it was really good.
Right.
And he's killed him for 20 minutes. That's why he's like, all right, I'm gone. I don't have to work very hard.
No, yeah, I was not. I mean, it would like. Here's the thing. The other thing is you have to be prepared for a Godzilla movie. So if you like Godzilla movies, because he's not right, but he's not necessarily. Godzilla's not necessarily the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's the other big giant bugs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that.
Oh, okay.
But to the best it's ever looked.
Mm-hmm. You
You
know
know what
that
I mean?
the last Godzilla was directed by the guy who did Independence Day, and that's why that was so
No
bad.
doubt.
Yeah. It's,
No doubt. And I thought that was going to actually work, that last one.
Yeah, that last one was awful.
Right.
That's
So-
why I don't want to see this one.
Well,
Because that last one was that bad.
I don't know, but I mean, like I said, because of the way they've mastered visual effects, this is the best looking Godzilla they've ever made.
well,
The
so
trailer
she worships him for a second, and then I'll skip ahead after that.
Wait, hold on, one more thing with Godzilla. It's like he's so enormous, like, in other words, like he'd have to like get down and look at you if you were that little, and you're thinking,
Uh-huh.
wow, these creatures sure zero in on certain little dots of people, like in other words, like the bad bugs, like I'm gonna kill you, right? I almost got you, and then like when they run. It would literally take them like one step to catch up, but they're still chasing the guy.
Dude, I'm telling you, they need to make a like that stupid movie with Tom Cruise. All his movies are friggin' fucking dumb. Like even that new one that's coming out looks stupid. But they need to do a movie where it looks like a real fucking alien attack, man. Like average everyday people just
Right.
do it like they do Dawn of the Dead, but from like an alien perspective. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like just to give you that, there's a bunch of people going through a different scenario at once,
Right.
and it's like you don't know what's going on, but each thing kind of pieces it together.
Right, for
Boom!
sure.
I just wrote a script. Let's
Right.
do this.
It's like, now put that on top of the 10 million scripts that are about
Right.
aliens in Hollywood.
But that's the best.
No,
one.
but you know what they'll do? They'll remake something rather than go with something
Oh no,
different.
for sure.
Did you see Battle for L.A.?
No.
It was
Oh, it was
awesome,
horrible.
except
Oh,
for the
really?
acting.
Yeah,
the
that's not
acting
Battle
just
for
totally
LA, what
ruined
is it?
That's with that guy from Two-Face.
Yes.
Yeah, the guy Two-Face.
from Batman.
Uh-huh.
Harvey Dent.
Yeah, Harvey Dent. I hate that guy. He sucks.
He's a douchebag, but like visual effect wise and like what they go
What's it
through,
about?
it's awesome. An alien invasion in Los Angeles,
Oh.
and it's about these Marines that go
I
and
know,
kill
but
all
what
the
kind
aliens.
of aliens?
Yeah, I can't remember that part. One of the aliens stupid.
What's the movie called?
Battle for Los Angeles.
Oh, I did see that.
Dude, the movie
Isn't
is-
Neo in that?
Yes.
Yes, I
and
did
he
see
should
that.
have
That was
died.
stupid.
Oh, wasn't it where he was just, I'm mad because you're destroying this planet.
Right.
That's what it was, right?
Right.
Yeah. That was a dumb movie.
Well,
Hefe.
whatever, dude. Like there was action. There were Marines shooting fucking aliens and shit. Like
Go
you don't
eat your
ever see
powdered
that.
meat.
All right, fine. Snort my powdered roast beef now.
DJ guy, gay guy, funny guy, lady guy.
I hate you. I hope you choke on that microphone.
Oh, yes, you'd love to see me choke on this microphone.
He's all cover the camera.
Take that.
Alcohol.
You got lodge in your throat now.
Sadie's was here. We taped Sadie's for the podcast. We had a great time with her. It was really fun. She opened up these Sour Patch Kids, which have the new blue one. I haven't tried it yet. Ooh, ooh.
Wait, what is? Oh, okay. No, she took that from me.
Oh.
You know what's so funny about that is I'm walking up the stairs.
Sadie's always takes everybody's
she
food.
always takes everybody's food. I'm walking up the stairs and she's like, "Oh, Sour Patch Kids." And she grabs it. I'm all, and I never saw them. I didn't eat one, I don't think.
I'm trying to. I don't want to tune people to hear, but I'm trying to have the blue one. It's like a raspberry blue kind of thing. And now it's stuck to my teeth.
Trying to find that Hefe audio.
Oh, please God, don't.
DJ guy, bomb guy, call me at 424-3454-345.
I hate you.
I love you,
I
Hefe.
hate you.
We love Hefe.
Yeah.
What else? Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about how we'll continue, and we'll probably be talking about this for a long time.
I found that audio.
The the stigma around pot smokers.
Oh,
and how
yeah.
we're still pigeonholed into like,
the way
you're
society looks at you,
druggies. And it just sucks because people like that have to see the correlation to drinking and what other people are on. I love. Oh, is Avery here yet? Oh, that's the best news ever. Is Avery's coming over?
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a minute.
We're babysitting for the first time for like 3 hours, and so I'm terrified that she's gonna poop, which I'm not on diaper changing duty at all because no thanks. But I mean, I'm gonna support Chris when he changes it. Like I'll be there to.
You gotta do it. Why can't you do it?
Here's
It's
why-
like your whole thing where you don't want to move people and stuff. Like I think it's a dumb rule, man.
Oh my God, you're such a dick. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, first of all, with depending on the consistency of the poo, like that could be a massive cleanup effort. And my fear is like I guess I could get through the process without hurling, but my thing is like I don't want to put poo into other areas. You know what I mean? So like,
pretty sure you're competent. Like you can see now. It would be different.
Like in
if
other
you
words, like
couldn't
if I
see.
had a baby, every time they pooed, I would just hose them off with the sink thing, so it was all gone completely.
Who does that? There's a movie where they did that. I think it was like 3 Minute Baby or something.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just like we've never watched her. I've never watched a baby kind of like this.
That's Chris. Chris has.
I don't think so. But I mean, she's crawling, so you got to keep an eye on her constantly. You can't.
Mm-hmm.
So and then like she's pretty cool about being self-sufficient. You know, some babies like to be held all the time or whatever. She's completely cool with just.
I love Avery. I haven't seen her. I'm excited.
Oh my God,
she's gonna be 1 year.
So adorable.
A year in July or something like that.
Oh my God! I've never been around a baby like in our family. We've never had one. Like, I guess cousins have had them in other cities and stuff like that, or cousins I wasn't close to. So this is the closest I've ever been to a baby. She's adorable. Have you even met her, Hefe?
Yes, of course.
Why are you being so quiet? He's being quiet.
Because
guy.
I'm scared of children.
He's scared of
yeah,
children.
exactly. And
Oh,
then
yes.
you go and humiliate me every time I talk, so that's why I'm just sitting here not saying anything.
Oh yeah.
I fucking hate you. I hate both of you.
In a world where the
hate
bottom
you.
line means everything, it's probably a hell of a lot
Cut it.
cheaper to hire one guy compared to 5. Movie guy,
Top 40 guy.
sports guy, EA guy. Bro, I got surfer guy. Plus, man, I got gangsta guy. If you need these voices, cheaper.
Oh, you have
No, you know,
Thank you,
all those
thank
guys.
you.
No, all those guys that he's gonna keep playing it, but
No,
all those.
do it.
No,
Contact me right now.
No, whatever, dude.
Call 720.
I'm just gonna start talking over it, so you can't hear anything. That's my real cell phone number. Oh, you bastard!
Call now.
This is the worst part.
You can also email me, JDOUGAN, 8 at MSN.com.
Fuck both you guys. I'm bringing in the real version, the final one, and then you guys, yeah, then
Larry,
you're gonna be like,
here's what I wanna
damn,
do. Here's what I
Hefe
wanna-
got like a little something going.
Larry Uncensored, are you still there? Hello? Hello?
Here's what I want to do. You know all the guys that he lists that he does.
Hey.
I would like for Hefe to produce a bit where all those guys live in an apartment together, so they all have conversations together.
Oh, God.
So it's like DJ guy comes in and talks with
They're like, yo,
that
gang-
guy.
That's right, yo, gangsta guy sitting there hanging out with the hillbilly.
Uh,
Even though that was the same one right there. Oh my God, dude, I'm so bad. Do you see why I was kind of on the fence? Like, nah, I don't think an on-air career is up my alley. I think I'm more.
You see, now you got to play to your strengths, and like here's
Actually,
the thing. Here's the thing. It's like we're talking about it, so it paid off in the long run.
A little bit.
It got some mileage out of it.
Didn't get me paid.
Well, I mean,
You can also email me.
Come on, I hate your guts.
GAN,
I
the
hate
number
you.
8 at MSN.com.
Email
Fucking
Hefe
hate-
right
That was
now.
the worst.
Email Hefe right
Yeah,
now.
go ahead. That goes to a dead account.
Larry Uncensored, who's this? Hello? Oh, my fault. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Who's this?
This is Jessica.
What's
Where
going on?
Where are you calling from, Jessica?
From Denver.
Oh, nice.
What'd you think of my voices?
Yeah, your voice sounds different.
Hefe sounds like this. I'm Hefe. I'm DJ guy. I'm urban guy. I'm white guy.
So are you at work or what are you doing today?
Actually, I'm gonna go into work a little bit later, but I was going through my Facebook and I saw your guys' post, and I thought I'd say, "What's up?"
What's up?
Nice. Thanks for calling DJ guy, Wiggins guy, Larry guy.
So you have to go to work today, or you said no, you're off?
I do, unfortunately.
What kind of work do you do?
I have 2 jobs. I'm a single mom of 2, so I have to work hard. So Monday through Friday, I work at Aero Electronics. I'm in the finance department there.
Mm-hmm.
And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in the evenings, I work at 3 Margaritas.
Ah, where's that at?
See, I work in the location on Arapahoe and I-25.
Okay, so that's got to be right by the station.
Right by the station.
We're at Orchard and I-25. Is that?
All right, so I can drop off some burritos for you.
Oh no, my God! So wait, how's the food there?
It's good. It's really good. I like it.
Okay, then maybe we've already eaten there because they're super close. Okay, Wiggins,
Where
she's
are you guys
watching the
at?
stream. We're up. We're right at like when you get off on Orchard and go right. We're the first building on your left.
Okay.
Or actually,
And
the
how
second
late
building on
are
your
you
left.
there?
Say what?
How late are you there?
We get there like super early before anybody else
I think
is
she
awake.
thinks we're there right now.
Oh no, we're not. We're at my house now.
Oh,
We were
okay.
telling where the radio station is. We're in Stapleton right now in Denver.
Oh, okay. That's still kind of close to me. It's Denver, but I'm on Mississippi and Havana, so
How's your enchiladas, girl?
I bien ricas.
Oh, girl, your enchiladas are all melty.
Just let me know and I can make them homemade, fresh
Oh,
for
girl,
you guys.
I want you to take a big old dollop of sour cream in the face, girl. Sprays out.
I want a taco now.
I made Wiggins hungry, and I made Wiggins miss all his buddies he grew up with. Wiggins was raised by Mexican guys.
I was like the guy from the Jungle Book.
He was little white boy. They're like, come on, little white guy, you can hang with us.
They didn't really speak any Spanish though, so it kind of worked out.
Right. That's why Wiggins is always like,
Well, if you guys want food, I'm cooking now. Just let me know.
all right, we'll let you know. All right. Thanks.
Thanks for the call.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so apparently you didn't like their food.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry if I'm gonna insult your food in your work right now, but that is the worst place that you could ever get Mexican food
Okay,
ever.
let's not go to that extreme.
No, to that extreme.
Like maybe you had a bad experience.
No, to the point that if you go by any 3 margaritas, I dare you to find a Mexican in it.
Oh yes. I thought she said it was 2 margaritas.
No, it's 3 margaritas.
Oh.
2 margaritas would probably be good though.
Yeah, I thought she said 2 margaritas.
No, she said 3.
Oh.
It's the one where I don't know if you ever been. You go in there, it's got like the red and the green, yellow and the big eccentric chairs and stuff. But yeah, the food there is awful, man.
Finding good Mexican food is like, well, I mean, it's a little bit tricky because to me, it's based on the green chili, and The salsa. I love chips and salsa.
Salsa, you gotta have the. If you're gonna get me, you gotta
Every
get me
time,
that
every
chips and
single
salsa.
time, who's got the best? To me, is like my go-to Mexican restaurant is Las Delicias.
Mm-hmm. There's some hidden ones on Highway 85 though, man. There's some hidden charms in there. There's one that's
Highway 85. Where's that?
Man, El Jardín. We went to El Jardín.
On the way to Greeley?
Wait, where's that at?
It's like 74th and like Highway 2. It's in the hood. It's like it's
Yeah.
where's my bulletproof vest? No, it's not that bad. But it's just like
How was it?
oh man, it's always good there.
Isn't that the center of Commerce City, though?
Yeah, it's in Commerce City. I
Next to
swear,
the dump.
I want to be my first political move as a residential homeowner is going to be to get that city named Reunion, because man, it's like, where do you live? I'm on Commerce City. I'm all, but not that one side.
Yeah, but you know what? Everybody knows there's an industrial part of Commerce City that smells like ass,
Yeah,
and then there's the good part.
that's got the like.
That used to smell like ass because they moved it all south, right?
Right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't help it. Like those chemical plants that are out there are just gonna smell like ass.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever.
I am worried though, because we're kind of close to that dump site. I'm all the wind is gonna carry this way. I was,
I think that they did it right. You know what I mean? Like I think they're by covering over it with all that grass and stuff, and they're ventilating it. But like, why didn't they push it out like way past the airport?
yeah, like at some point they should have stopped.
Right,
And
and
then-
then,
and then, like,
well,
we
they
gotta
obviously
go
did. No,
somewhere.
it's over on that one.
I don't think so, man. It always looks fresh. If I take E470 that way, it always looks fresh.
Have you seen it when you
Yeah.
go to the airport? But like people that land here don't notice it right away. You know, they don't know what it is. They're just like, oh, that's just a big hill.
Mountains
Mhm.
are so
Right? Oh, it's so beautiful here. You're like, hey, there's dead turds over there and some old luggage.
If you're streaming this right now, hit us up 303.
Yeah, why aren't you calling us, you
2606.
asses?
I swear, it only works when we
Call
put your cell
303.
phone number up there. I don't know why that works.
Oh,
so
because
well.
but then people are tricked because they think I'm answering my cell phone and then they're like, oh, I guess I'm on a show.
Well,
Whatever.
I'm just gonna sit here and pout and eat the Sour Patch until we get a call.
If
guess
you're
you gotta call
watching this
somebody.
stream, please call 303-377-2606. We'd like to talk to you, but if not, it's all good. So are you guys going to be able to stay here and help watch the baby till 3?
I can.
I think it'll be a nice group effort.
I got a remote.
Nice try. You do? Mile High Pipe? Ladies and gentlemen, please meet Wiggins in person if you've lusted after Wiggins on the stream and you
Summer Jam
wanted to
tickets.
grind on him. He's going to be at which location?
Denver.
At
Downtown or
Mm-hmm.
okay.
he's up. Too busy chewing to plug my own appearance.
20th and Arapahoe. Be there. What time, Wiggs? We'll call it 2 to 4. 2 to 4. Come meet Wiggins.
And for an extra $50, you can meet this guy.
That's right. You want to come meet me?
DJ guy.
Come on over here. And sit
Wiggins
on my
guy.
face.
Little too
Vapor
creepy?
guy. So what's the deal? So are you actually giving out one pair, or are you giving?
I think
is
I
it a
got two
drawing?
pair.
Nice.
2 pair, and I last time I did it though, and I gotta find out if we gave away tickets every half hour.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah, that's cool. I was at T-Mobile yesterday and gave away a pair. Ton of people came out. It was so awesome, and everybody was super nice. It was really cool.
Yeah, no, everyone up in Thornton's always cool. Like, I love my hood, man. People always got each other's back, but
I will
just
say,
those people don't mow the lawns, though.
I will say this. There was this one person there. And what was Penguin's name in...
Danny DeVito?
No, but what was his character's name before he was the Penguin? Something Cobblepot.
Oh. Chester Cobblepot? No, that's Goonies.
It's something... God dang it. Anyway, so that...
Oswald Chesterfield Cobblepot.
Cobblepot, yeah. So he was... There was a person there that was kind of like... Looked like a guy that looked like a... You know, in the process of becoming that guy, like, you know, maybe his fingers weren't like this yet, but kind of had that general look, right? And so I was like, okay, I was like, that guy is kind of like reminding me of Cobblepot. And then so then all of a sudden he came up and was like, hey, it was talking like this. And I was like, so then I was like, she caught me off guard, so I was like, I think that's a lady. I was like, maybe that's a lady. And so then I was getting the general consensus, and then everybody was like, yeah, that's a lady. And then Cobblepot came and talked to me, and I was like, no, that is not a lady, because it was like definitely like.
Shake your hand.
No, oh, probably. I don't know. I'll shake anybody's hand.
Did you
For
shake
sure.
it spin?
And then there was like this kind of like where you can see this, where the stubble is, and then the Cobblepot recession here, but long and stringy like Cobblepot.
Attack like this.
So when people said the general consensus was lady, I was like, I dispute this, and I would like to challenge that. But we never found out. It'll always be a mystery.
If you were the Cobblepot.
Oh my God!
Call us now.
No, please don't.
Don't worry, he can't dial. It's all.
Oh yes, you can dial with one little part of the fin. Do you remember that movie when all of a sudden it was a baby and the cat walked by the crib and it was all?
No.
When the penguin was a baby.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Oh,
in the big mansion, and the parents didn't know what to do with
Man,
it.
I was a kid when this came out. That movie was so good, but at the same time, it really scared the shit out of me. like the penguin.
Right, it was pretty dark.
Like when you see the penguin,
right, and where he's and he bites
whatever
the
that
guy's
shit
face.
is, yeah.
So,
Dude, you didn't see the end. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
You didn't see the end of the Bryan Cranston thing that was teasing you.
Oh yeah, what was that? Why did we stop watching that?
Whatever. So this was the Godzilla scene. She worships him for a second.
Oh, I wish you could have been watching Brian watching himself. Can I say it? He said, "Wow, I look like the guy in the hemorrhoid commercial." It's true. It's remarkable, the similarities between the two of you. So I didn't expect to hear about Godzilla. You nearly passed on Godzilla. Why?
Well, I just, coming off of Breaking Bad, we had another year and a half to go, and I knew it was coming to an end, and I thought, oh, I have to do something that's of the same quality in writing that Breaking Bad is, and I held it to a very high standard. And then I realized, well, that's unfair. And I loved Godzilla.
This kills me since he died in 20 minutes into it.
Right.
One of my agents said, you really should read this script because it's very different.
LBJ, and then in the Godzilla movie, is this sort
Do that. So I keep wanting to change things up and go to Broadway and do this great play.
He's badass, man. Even in Malcolm in the Middle, he was really great.
Movie about the Hollywood blacklist.
I think he looks so weird with hair.
Dalton Trumbo, yeah.
All right.
I don't like it.
that? You for anybody who might not know this, there is a cadre with Vince Gilligan, Michelle MacLaren, you and others who really cut your teeth with X-Files.
Oh yeah.
20 years ago,
Yeah.
X-Files, and you have the team has moved along and done these remarkable projects. So all your fans, I'm sure, want to know: is that team going to reunite and deliver another remarkable product?
I sure hope so. Here's a clip of me as the jerk in the back seat of the car. I just happened to have the right hair. That's you look at the big mutton chops and that big nasty mustache and you go, he's a jerk. Let's hire him. And so that's the character that I play. And that's, thank God for Vince Gilligan, because he wrote and produced that episode. And if it weren't for that opportunity to do that one episode on X-Files, I would not be sitting here. I wouldn't have had the chance to do Breaking Bad. So
I hope you reunite too. Can I just say one thing? When I saw and spoiler alert for all of you who are going to watch, Breaking Bad on Netflix, shut your ears right now. That final scene, that final image.
Oh,
I know. Whatever,
I know.
right? And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah.
me when he had the sex change.
Seriously, dude.
I saw that coming.
I'm going to ask you really,
Okay,
seriously.
all right.
I wasn't so sure that you died. I really wasn't. Your eyes were open, and I thought, what if the police just take him into custody, he gets better, breaks out, and just goes nuts?
Yeah, you never saw
No
a
chance.
bag zip up or anything,
None
or
of that.
anybody saying, yeah.
No. Is he dead?
I don't know.
No movie? No nothing? No Walter White ever
I
again?
I never say never.
Oh, dear
Let's just
God,
say
please come back. I love Walter White. You can come back here anytime, read the news, too. If you need to do some other incarnation of this fabulous work you do. Brian, thank you. And thank you.
You said you never know.
You never know.
So what?
And
Like a
that's
Breaking
all-
Bad movie? That would be sweet. You know what I mean? That would take it to the next level.
Dude, that Breaking Bad movie, and then Jesse escaped, and
right,
and it's like it's just all led up to the perfect scene, man.
Dude, you
Was
gave
that-
me a boner.
I told you, dude. I was. That's why I was like, you don't know. I was like, you didn't know.
That's sick.
Oh man.
You know what? I kind of want to go back and
Phil,
watch
what's up?
him again. I
Oh,
kind of
I
want to
have
start over.
Especially now that you hear
What's up,
that,
buddy?
man. Especially now
Phil.
you hear that.
Yeah, that would be incredible.
Yeah, a movie of that would be just awesome.
Man,
awesome.
yeah, like that would be, as long as the same people were all involved, same writers, whatever. Those people were brilliant.
Never say never. Never say never.
Never say never. That's your favorite Bieber song.
Yossi.
Do you know that I saw this as a comfort food, maybe a myth?
What do you mean? There's hell no, that's not a myth.
It says feel better after a bowl of ice cream. It might not be the food itself that's responsible. Instead, it could be just the passage of time that's lifting your mood.
Well, I mean, I don't even consider ice cream comfort food. Isn't comfort food more like macaroni and cheese, something warm?
No, I think if you're like stressed out or you're maxed out. You're
whatever
just like,
comforts you.
Yeah, whatever. This bowl of ice cream just makes me feel so good, And then
ice cream is bomb. Like that is something like who wouldn't want to eat ice cream every day?
Oh my god.
What's up, Phil?
How you guys doing?
Good. Just hanging out with my buddies.
You guys drinking any YOLO rum today?
We haven't drank yet. I drank last night, so I'm trying to pace myself. I was at a drag show last night.
Oh yeah.
I was at Tracks where they
Tracks?
now serve YOLO rum.
And Larry won the contest too.
Oh yes.
You won, Larry?
No. That was Hefe's attempt at a joke. So wait a minute. You know what? Here's at the Tracks, like all the bartenders are like completely like dimes, like shirtless, like, hey, it's up. I'm like, oh my god, this is the best place that YOLO's ever been, next to the Chop House.
I was at the Chop House last night drinking YOLO.
Nice. Did you have dinner there?
Yeah.
You fucker. I've been dying to eat there.
It's good.
What'd you have?
Man,
What'd you have?
The sirloin with the Oscar, medium.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, with asparagus side.
I'm a filet guy.
Yeah, but I need more meat. Give me more meat.
You know, like a bit,
As if
like
we
a
just talked about being
12-ounce
a
filet.
vegetarian.
I know, but it's exactly.
We just talked about how being a vegetarian or eating organic is just a better way to go, and then now we're all, I ripped that 11 ounce.
Oh, exactly. And like I actually didn't eat red meat and pork for years, so I would be able to say that it was easy because I just ate chicken and fish. Because who doesn't like chicken and fish?
Larry Uncensored, who's this?
Smelling a
Hey,
barbecue.
this is Michael from YOLO Rum and Major Beverage. How you guys doing today?
Hey, Michael. Thank you for calling in on our topic, where our topic today is guys who have crushes on other guys. Mike, who do you have a crush on?
You, Larry. You.
I
I
knew it.
on you, Larry.
I knew it. You know, when you came in here and put that Larry Ulibarris Uncensored sign and I held the ladder for you, I could tell. That
Yeah, you did hold the ladder. You had your nose square on my bottom, too, didn't you?
Right, you're like, hey, can you secure my leg? And I was like, which one? What's
Got
up, buddy?
news for you, Larry.
What's
I'm
up?
good, man. How you guys doing?
Good, man. We're just hanging out. Phil just got here. We're about to
Pop some YOLO?
have some YOLO and enjoy our weekend. How about you?
Nice, man. Just got back. I had the kids over the weekend, but shoot it. Do you mind if I fly over and say hi?
Duh, it ain't a party until you're here, bruh.
All right. Hey, you're the man. We'll talk
The
to you guys
man
later.
crushes are going to hang out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Me
Good job
and
on the
Phil,
Live Uncensored.
you know, producer Bolty, his name is Mike as well. And Phil and I agreed a long time ago we were going to mic swap.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't privy to that one.
Well, today's the day, buddy.
Well, there you go.
Hey, so
I'm the better Mike anyway.
We're going to call it YOLO TV, and then I'm going to film it for YouTube.
right. First we'll have a mic on mic,
Mike swaps.
cock off.
Hey, now.
Sword fight.
Hey, we'll
right
see you guys
on,
a little
buddy.
bit.
All
All right, later.
Bye. There's really no mic swap. That was a joke.
Oh, man.
Bolty was supposed to be here. I think something's wrong with his ride, and so he was like, the other day he was at he works at a grow facility for a dispensary, and he's been riding his bike to work, and that's basically a straight shot from North Denver to where it's right off of 70, and so he was like, hey, do you want me to ride my bike to your house after I get off? And I was like, hell no. But I mean, no, but I was just like thinking, that's like way far from there to ride all the way to my house to work for a couple hours.
See,
and
I think
was
he was just saying that to be like,
shut up. No, he would have done it if I had said yes. But then I'm thinking,
in
Jesus.
the rain, in the hail, he's gonna pedal
there was
over.
no rain. There
The
was
rain
no,
that storms
there
in the
was no
afternoons.
rain and hail.
In the afternoons.
Anyway, so like my whole point was he would have to then leave here like 10 p.m. and ride a bike all the way to North Denver. I was like, I would never do that to anybody. So
Yeah, that would be a distance.
yeah, right.
You can put your bike on the front of a lot of buses now, so.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said. I was
Mhm.
like, there's transportation.
Okay, well, I mean, Jesus, I didn't mean to get into it like that. I was just explaining his absence.
Oh, not bad.
We're
I'm
missing-
saying there's transportation.
Well, they were gummy bears.
Oh man, those are good. You know those the ones that really had the medicinal one, or not medicinal, the edible ones. Those were
THC.
too dangerous, man. Because I could just forget them.
And then you're
Oh,
super
man.
high.
These
They're gonna have to stop
edibles.
making those. I definitely see that
Oh,
being
for
soon.
sure.
Because with all the rules on edibles now, like once I saw them taking actual somebody else's product and just spraying it with like THC or however they were putting it on there, their secret recipe, I was like, I think the people that make Sour Patch Kids are gonna have a problem with this.
Slightly.
Right, and then I was like, especially when some kid looks at it and goes, I'm gonna eat a handful of these and doesn't know the difference. And I was like, the first time that kid goes to an ER and then the Sour Patch people find out about it, that's when the hammer comes down.
Sober first, stoned later. That's what I would say.
He was doing a Sour Patch joke.
Whatever. Can't all be Larry, all right?
So you tell a shitty joke and then throw me under the bus? Wow.
My only jokes are insults. That's all I got. I gotta do a positive joke. I'm the what the fuck is wrong with the world, you know?
Oh, that's hilarious.
What's up, Phil? How you been, man?
Doing good. Doing big things.
Big things.
Excited about everything that's going on with tracks. That's definitely, thank you, Larry,
Yeah,
for
that
all
was
of your
awesome, for sure.
Those and Wiggins also.
On the
Thank you,
19th
guys.
of July, we're going to have a big party there.
I'm coming out.
That's
Wig,
right.
you are?
No.
Wig's coming out.
Oh
Yay!
God damn it,
Come on,
dude.
you guys.
2
Give it up
years.
for Wig. Good
We
job.
can't
Hold on.
all be Larry Ulibarris.
Oh, you can.
You've been forcing that coming out for a long time.
No,
Larry.
we've just been like, it's just been like,
He's
all
coming.
right
He's
already.
He's
Fucking ass,
coming
man.
out. All right, good.
No,
Change
no,
the
so
That's why I need a
it's,
soundboard, all right?
it's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be like I just want to do some really fun things that night and have some fun entertainment and it'll be really cool.
You know, Larry coming out on that podcast, he had an email. Do you want to talk about that? Like about that listener that emailed you?
The guy that said that he wanted to do nasty things to me?
Oh.
Oh.
The other guy.
Which one?
The guy that was said
Oh yeah, there was some guy just I was going back and forth with on Facebook, and he was like I can't remember what else we were talking about, and then he said, hey, side note, he goes, a buddy of mine just came out, he goes, because he was encouraged by you coming out. He said he saw that your response was so positive, and it made him come out.
Wow, that's
So
badass.
that's cool.
But that he always knew.
Oh yeah, and then he goes, his buddy that wrote it, he's like, he came out, I was like, but it was kind of obvious. So that means, that is so funny when like a queen's like, I'm thinking of telling my parents. I'm like, oh my God, your parents must live near Egypt, near denial. No, so yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, like when I told some buddies when I first told, because like I said, in my private life, I've always been out. Like anybody knew I was out. But when I was actually coming out, which is probably 19, 20, maybe like, yeah. So then my buddies, I was taking them one by one, like to go have beers and tell them, you know, my closest friends. And they thought I was shitting them. They were like, shut up. Oh, yeah, right.
Exactly.
And I was like, no, seriously, I like sucking dick. And they're like, ah! I don't know, seriously. Yeah, it was kind of funny.
That is kind of funny. Oh, poor Larry.
Yeah, right. No, but and then I came out to my cousin Tina, and she was like, duh. And I was like, thanks,
Tina's
bitch.
so real,
Yeah,
man.
she's like, duh. And I was like, I got her drunk too, and I was like, I got drunk to tell her, and she was like, duh. And I was like, really? I was like, thanks.
the conversation was over.
But yeah, but
that quick.
she was like the worldly influence because I was raised so religiously. She was the free-spirited, non-religious family. So like I saw the world through her eyes, and so like she once like introduced me to her gay friends and stuff, and they all tried to molest me, and I was like, well, okay, not going that route.
Or you were like, oh, okay.
No. I was like, it kind of like made me be like, oh, maybe I should, pray about this or whatever, And then
because you're all still in the
right, I was still in the mindset of the
Okay.
religion. So then after that, I was like, those guys sure look like they were having fun. And then I was like,
they were really nice guys.
right, exactly. Well, then I was also like, it was so surreal to go into like everybody's first time into a gay bar, if you're straight or gay, to go into a world where, people are openly affectionate to each other, where, not a lot of straight people see that all the time. That's like when they saw that quarterback kiss his boyfriend, everybody's all, oh my God. So everybody's like, I support that, but I didn't need to see that. It's like, well, it's like, straight people, you take it for granted that you get to grab your girlfriend and your wife and kiss her no matter where you're at. Home Depot, you can hold her hand on the beach. And it's so weird for some people to see that affection from gay people that I think that you all owe it to us to now kiss somebody of the same gender and post it as your picture on Facebook. There is a movement for that.
Now you're going too far.
Now you're going too far.
Now you-
Hefe will kiss both of you, and we'll take the picture and post it on your Facebook.
Well, I would
If
be the
you
man
wanna-
in both
Just on my
relationships.
cheek. Just on my cheek.
Mike's coming. You don't have to double up.
If you want to kiss Hefe, you
How
can
about we-
reach
how
in
about we
here.
do-
Call now.
Oh, fuck you. I hate you.
J.
Yeah, go ahead and email me,
GAN, the number 8 at MSN.com.
They pulled a tape from mine from like 2006.
I heard it
7,
last time. It's
8.
fucking rocks,
Fucking
dude.
awful.
It rocks.
Awful.
Hey, so you can kiss.
The gangster
Hip-hop
guy.
guy.
The
Gangster
radio
guy.
guy.
Who do you want to kiss? Which balls?
The movie guy.
That's right. I told them if they heard the finished product, it's actually halfway impressive, but
Oh, well,
I
then you
nixed
bring that in. You bring
Do it
that
right
in.
now.
Yeah.
Do a voice right now.
Which one?
What voice can you do?
Since Larry's talking gay, let's go with that one. No, like that. That was actually pretty good.
I like how,
It sounds like your regular voice.
how Larry called him out and he said, why are all your voices my voices?
Right. Oh, no. He went with that book.
Oh yeah, I was expecting a letter from your attorney. I never saw it though. Good.
Dude, everybody's always biting off my style, but I don't mind because Hefe's family.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
no, for
Thank
sure.
you.
He's the one who taught me, man, when I started learning everything on the streets and all that.
Yeah, oh my God, we were looking at, like a long time ago, we got like, we were on Channel 20.
Oh,
we had
God.
this sketch
It's like
show.
my most
There's
embarrassing.
only 2
moment.
episodes. And I watched that shit last night. Kathy and she brought a DVD of it over before we went out last night, and I was like, that was some bad shit.
It was
That
awful,
like,
and I remember
horrible.
like when it
And
was
see, the
going
thing is,
down. I was
we
like,
had they only filmed us, and they went away and put it together.
Yeah.
So we had they would add their like whimsical bed, and their long edits, and like so we did this bit. It was called Dancing with the Star Wars.
oh my God, that was. The
And
worst.
like it was like we set it up. There was like real dancers, and they were dancing with people in Star Wars costumes. And for whatever reason, they put every performance in real time. So
No.
like the girl that danced with Darth Vader did it to "I like the way you move," and they showed the whole performance from beginning of that song to the end. I was like, that's a skit.
Yeah,
I was
watched
like, and
that
then they
show
went
for 2 minutes.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
the worst.
I remember thinking, hey, these guys are on TV.
Oh my God, it was so bad. I was like, Kathy, break those discs. I was like, that could not make it
No,
to
that
YouTube.
needs to go to YouTube.
No way.
Oh my God, dude, you know how funny that would be.
You know what?
That makes my hammer.
Hefe, you were in a couple of the skits.
I know,
It
and I
was
remember
hilarious.
Zero Budget. I remember
my
the
God.
Jake Jabs one that you were trying to do and get
Oh, the
everybody in
South American
mascots and
furniture.
like have
Yeah,
an
nobody got to
orgy
see
with
that.
Tiger. With
No,
nobody see
that was
one?
South American Furniture Warehouse.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Furniture.
And I was,
And he dropped that.
I was
case
like a
full of
Latino
cocaine.
Jake Jabs, and I was like, welcome to South American Furniture. And so we had all these people in
Tiger costumes,
tiger costumes,
chicken
like
costumes.
animal costumes. So we had them crawling all over the furniture, and so like we had them like peeing on the furniture and
Oh, yeah.
having sex on the furniture. And So it was just really funny, and that was actually the funniest shit that we shot.
And we couldn't
And
show
we couldn't
it
air it
because
because
it was
everybody was
sponsored.
afraid of Jake Jabs.
Yeah.
They're like, he'll pull all his money off of.
Remember the tiger was all on the couch, like,
Oh my God, it was so funny. And then
we had $0 too. I remember like scrounging.
I bought everything
You
that
did.
like costumes and stuff. I
Yeah.
rented all that shit. But it was
At the
so
Wizard's
funny.
Chest. I remember that.
Oh, it was so funny. The funniest thing that came out of that was probably that Depends adult diaper.
Oh yeah, the
commercial.
shot
where
yeah.
the chili went through the Depends
chili
diaper.
was-
You know, you showed me those, and then that's how we got the idea.
Right,
to
you're
start
like,
them
I can help you
videos.
have better skits. But again, like we did not have any say in the final
Nothing.
product.
Remember, it was that guy Moss, and he just took
No,
it over.
they
like,
did their best they
they
could.
did good.
and
I mean,
whatever.
with a
It was
little
ill
amount of
conceived.
resources. Yes.
But whatever. It was a little, everybody looks back at their initial shit and was like, oh, let's get that off the internet.
I tried to Google South American Furniture Warehouse.
Oh no, that footage like completely did not make the show. Like that's only exists on a
UPN
outtake
wouldn't
reel.
show it. Yeah,
Oh no,
they
no.
wouldn't
And
show
you know
it.
what
They were
though?
like, no
I
way.
would put that on the internet. That shit was funny. As long as we beeped the name, like I don't know, like is Jake?
Yo,
Jabs
let's
really-
play it right now. We can play it right now for the stream.
Didn't you have a
Ooh,
suitcase?
it might be upstairs.
You should go see it because we can play.
I
it
don't
for
think that one
everybody.
made it, but you had like a suitcase full of fucking powdered sugar, and he was gonna like trip, and it was gonna go all over the place, and then be like, "This is how I financed it." It was so ridiculous.
YOLO or something, or the next YOLO promotion.
You only live once, Phil. Let's talk about
You
it.
only live once.
How are things, man? I feel like
We're doing good.
I
I
never
know.
see
God,
you,
we've
man.
been it's been crazy. It's been a busy time for us. We actually are going to be sponsoring a UFC, an MMA fighter.
Oh, that was
Matt-
you were going to bring
Matt
him over here
Riddle.
the other day,
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna bring him. We'll still get him in for an
Okay.
interview, or we'll call him on the phone.
Okay.
He actually got kicked out of the UFC for
marijuana,
smoking,
right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then him and Dana White got into a big confrontation, verbal confrontation between the two of them.
Oh, wow.
And, so he went to Bellator, and now he's in what's called Titan. And he's got probably one more fight left in Titan, and then he'll be looking. Somebody will want to pick him up. He has 6 straight wins.
Wow, that's
he's,
awesome.
He's phenomenal.
He's from Colorado?
No, he's from Pennsylvania, and he
Okay.
fights out of Las Vegas. But he likes Colorado because he
Yeah.
can buy marijuana here.
How'd you get mixed up with him?
Hey, Zach, I met up with him because I used to train a guy who actually he's UFC trainer of the year. His name's Ken Hahn, but I used to train him before there really was such a thing as UFC. There were just these
Phil's a fighter.
random-
He's a trainer, man. He used to be a trainer and stuff.
random prize fights, and I would get him ready for those fights, and then I'd be his corner guy for the fights. And they were in town for a local karate tournament. They had one of their low-level fighters fighting in it, Sabaki.
Okay.
So he brought in their whole fight team, and Matt Riddle is part of their fight team. So it was great to meet him and talk to him and talk about a sponsorship. We're actually going to be the Titan Championship's going to be on CBS.
Oh, really?
And it'll be broadcast worldwide, and he'll be sponsored by YOLO Rum.
Nice.
Are you
Is he wearing like
serious?
yellow
Oh.
rum shorts or anything?
Yeah, he'll
Dude,
he'll
that's
have
so sick.
Chuck,
Hi.
Hello,
There's baby Avery. Kathy's
He
baby.
used to be the one that got all the attention.
Oh, get that out of the shot. Move that out of the shot. Look at her. Hefe, can you move that out of there?
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta tell you, Larry gave some bottles to
That's
the
fine.
staff at the Everyday Show at Fox 31.
Here, get on the mic.
Yeah, say it in the mic.
Okay.
Kathy J, everybody.
What up? Hey, wait.
There's headphones right there.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. So I gotta tell you, Phil. So Larry gave bottles of YOLO rum to the people at the Everyday Show at Fox 31, and some got silver, some got dark, and they were just in love with the YOLO, like to the point where they've gone out to get it now. But then they started saying, "You gotta try the dark with the Dr. Pepper," because Larry told him about the dark and the Dr. Pepper.
That is a good drink.
Yeah, and it's so good. But the executive producer, he loves his rum, right? And so when he tried the dark, he was like, "No, there's nothing like it. I've never tried rum like that. Like, it's smooth." He had it just a glass of it, like. So to get it from an aficionado that loves the rum, like, it's cool. Like, they're all like, "When's the next delivery?"
Thank you, Kathy.
Yeah.
Thank you for
So,
sharing that.
They're all
product.
available at Argonaut.
Totally.
Exactly.
Avery's wearing her Yo shirt. I don't know if you
Oh.
noticed. It says Yo on it.
Mm.
YOLO. Hi, baby.
Oh my God, Kathy, I haven't
Isn't she
seen her
adorable?
in forever.
You haven't? Oh, hey. Hey, everybody.
She is adorable.
There she is.
Oh my
She's getting
She's a
big, huh,
pretty
Wade?
girl.
Oh my gosh.
She holds her bottle by herself.
Once it gets down a little, you'll need to
Right.
tip her.
So what's the deal? Larry and Chris are babysitting.
They're about to babysit for 4 hours.
Really?
And
Yes.
they've never babysat? Is that
No.
right?
And her
Yeah.
nap time is around 3, so they only have to babysat for 2.5 hours. But that's okay.
Are you guys nervous?
No,
Are you guys...
like, do you think if you change her right before you leave, she
I
won't
did.
poop?
She has
What time does she poop?
She has a poop today.
Oh no!
Larry's really nervous.
But you
the
have fathers
consistency?
here. You have other fathers here
What's
that
the
can help you.
consistency of the poop?
Huh?
What's the consistency of the poop?
You know what? The secret to the poop is get it right away. Right? Before it can mush all over and go up their back.
Yeah, well, it's still contained.
And
So
she
wait a
does
minute,
the poop face. She does it.
Okay, so wait. What is the consistency?
It comes out. It comes out kind of.
Play-Doh? Are we talking Play-Doh? Is it more of a?
It's not.
It's not a Slurpee.
No. I'd say it has consistency to it.
Like, but I mean,
Because if
give
you
me a
catch it right away,
a
it's-
like-sized substance. Melting chocolate.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. But it still can have a little bit of hardness to it. You just got to get it when it first comes
Okay,
out.
but then my big fear is, like, I would clean it the wrong way, and then I'd get poo-poo in the wrong area.
You go away
For
from
sure.
you go
Yeah,
away
go
from
away.
the private
See,
parts.
listen to Dad.
Go
You gotta go away
the
from private parts. This is gonna be fun for you.
Yeah, I
Can't-
said
can't
that
we
he
just-
has to do it. He should have to do it.
Can't we just hose her off?
I've done that before. Have you ever? Has it been ever so? Have it been so bad you had to take them?
In
So
the
you're like,
shower.
oh, just hose it down.
Baby bidet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bidet, baby bidet.
So
Now, are you nervous, or you're okay? You trust him? Right?
no, I trust him, and I know that now that I have a baby, I understand. You just gotta learn it.
Yeah.
You know, like I had no idea what I was doing before.
That's
baby.
so true.
Now you
So
just gotta learn
adorable.
it. So,
Oh my God,
and she's
I'm
a
so
good one to
happy.
learn with.
God, she's so good.
Yeah, she'll just hang
I mean,
out.
she's always happy. She's never
Yeah.
cranky.
If
rarely.
she is, there's one.
It
You
lasts
just
for
gotta.
2 seconds.
Do you think it's your job? I always thought that baby would be happy just because you're laughing.
We laughed every day, technically, with her in my belly.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I think
maybe she needs to hear Kendall's voice too. Hey, hey, little white baby. Hey, white baby. All
Hey,
white
look.
babies look the same.
Kendall, that's not very
All
nice.
white babies look the same. Hey, little baby. What's going on? Goo goo goo. Let me get
Goo.
something candy out of my purse for you.
No, she can't have candy yet.
Yeah. I
Come
know.
on, Kendall. Okay, so are you good?
No, don't leave yet.
I'm leaving.
No. Where are you going? Oh,
I'm just heading up north,
I know. What are you doing?
taking the niece to go get some summer clothes.
That's code for meeting a black guy. Her vagina's the niece, and his black dick
Shut
is the
up.
clothes.
Oh, yes.
Uh,
Got to get hooked up for the summer.
Oh yes. So wait, you guys are just going clothes shopping, which is good because you work in television now, so you're always probably having to buy a little outfit here and there.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yesterday, Kathy was wearing this really cool top, and it came with
Yeah, a jacket.
and she goes, "I still have the tags inside."
Thanks for telling everybody.
but then I told you that you have to buy it because it looks so good on you.
Yeah, so I might keep the jacket, maybe not the
No,
shirt.
the shirt looked amazing.
You know what's funny is that's kind of how I live because I can't afford to keep these nicer clothes. And so yesterday I'm hanging out at Fox 31 and Julie Hayden, you know, she's that reporter.
Right.
And she goes, "That's a really nice top." I was like, "Thank you." I got the tags on still.
Oh my
and then
God.
She's so honest. You are honest to a fault. Like Kathy, you know we were gonna do that topic on the air about being too honest,
Yeah.
and you were like the kind of person. She went to Summer Jam one time,
Oh man.
and their pants ripped, and they ripped.
Something always goes wrong with
They
me.
ripped
don't
in the
we?
crotch, and
Oh.
she goes, "Oh my God, my pants ripped." And I was like, "Chill out." I go, "Chill out," and she goes, "Okay." And so they figured out they jerry rigged them, and they got her.
There's black duct tape underneath.
Right, she
and
put duct tape on the inside, so she got them to hold.
Oh
Right.
my
So like you
God.
would never know.
You wouldn't know.
So Kathy went all night up to every single person who
Told
was
us.
like,
Yeah.
"Hey, how are you? My pants are being held
Yeah.
together by duct tape." And the mirror was like, "Oh, really? That's interesting." And she'd have to explain it. And then so
Yeah.
some people would be like, "Ah, that's funny," and some people were like, "Well, that's sad." And then like, but she proceeded to tell everybody. So an artist would come out. She'd be like, "My pants, duct tape." Ice Cube's all, "Well, that's fucked up."
Larry finally was like,
Stop
telling everybody. Larry's taught me a lot.
Yeah. I love you're talking out loud. People can hear you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's so thoughtful and nice
He's
to
so-
me.
he's
Yeah.
so nice.
All right.
All right,
Everything you
we'll
look
watch
good.
her.
Oh
You look
man,
fine.
are you gonna call and check in? Are you just trust him?
Wait, let's ask some quick questions. Don't we have
Okay.
questions?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because
already
I've
kinda
been here
gave-
with you when you watched it before.
I gave
Question
Chris the
one.
rundown.
Right, so we sit her on the floor and she crawls around and we just watch her the whole time.
Watch out where she what she
Right,
grabs.
Exactly. Make
Leave
sure
the
don't-
basement
she
door
don't bump her
closed.
head.
I'm just worried about your one tall table with the bamboo and Newman
We'll
on
move
it
the
because
table.
it's glass.
We'll move
I
it.
worry about that.
We'll move
Okay.
So then she crawls around and gets tired when?
Around 2:45, 3.
So an hour from now.
2 hours,
hours
from now.
Yep.
And when will she poop?
Who knows?
Right now.
And how many
Right.
times will she pee?
You know, I told Chris, technically you won't have to change the diaper if it's just pee. Because she can probably make it. She goes a little longer now.
Well,
in the
then you
diaper.
would be mean.
So,
That would
you know,
be a mean
if you want
uncle.
to change
Why?
it, you can. You got some
Oh.
dads here before they
No,
leave.
no,
They
no.
can
I mean,
check
I
the
don't
diaper.
want her sitting in mess at
Right,
all.
right.
I
So,
just,
but you know, the diapers have a little sensor on them now. It turns from yellow to blue if it's wet.
Shut up.
Isn't
Where?
that awesome?
Where? On the.
There's a little strip on the very front of it. Like
Wow.
it turns to what?
It turns yellow to blue to let you know that it's a wet diaper now.
And then it
Yeah,
turns
those
red
deep
if it's
blue-
shit.
right,
It's all up. You were you're a radioactive diaper.
You know, the thing is, redirect her attention. If she starts to cry or something, you can ignore her, or you can just go, here, hold this water bottle instead.
We're all here. Get in this cab.
No, you don't want you don't want the TV remote. Take
Right.
the water bottle,
Right,
you know,
for sure.
yeah.
Does she eat solid food now?
Yeah, she's got little treats upstairs.
She's got these little they make these kid puffs.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That are like kind of like
They're not bad.
almost like the marshmallows of cereal but healthier,
Yeah.
I guess. And they're like banana flavor and
Okay.
I didn't bring those though, because those can make her go poo. So I just brought
Things that
the.
make
I
you
just
go
brought
poo.
the.
Oh, yes.
the puffs.
She's like, I just
I
brought
should
her.
have. I should have brought the yogurt melts.
She's like, I just brought her a little green chili in a burrito, and she should be fine.
It's all right.
She's all, yeah, give her the can of chili first, and then she might want another can later.
She's got her hair's getting long. Like, what color is it? Is it
I have no
blonde?
idea.
Is it?
I don't understand what color her eyes are or her hair.
I love her hair.
Yeah,
It's so pretty.
it's like a. I don't
Its own
know,
color almost, you
a
know.
light blonde. I don't know.
I love her.
It goes every which way.
Where's the dad? Are you going out with him?
You mean?
She's all Chris or Larry.
I know.
Is it Chris or Larry's baby? All right, you
People
decide.
Think, people think it's Larry's baby because
If
her
you see
head's
my
big.
baby, no. If you see my baby pictures, if you see my little baby picture,
Yeah, he looks like
I look
her.
just like her. Like I have little baby pictures where I look exactly
It's
like
kind
her.
of funny when Larry posts things. People are like,
I post more than she does.
I know you do, so stop using my baby for Facebook likes.
Yeah, I'm not doing it like that. I'm doing it because I'm
I
proud
am.
and I love her. Whatever. I post because I love her.
I know. I
It
ran
just
into
so
somebody
happens
that
to
was
be
like, I see Avery more on Larry's feed than yours.
Right, because you're more of a. Me and Avery are just friends.
No, I don't want to oversaturate people with pictures
but
of
see,
the baby.
You're not. I mean,
Yeah.
I think you.
Like, I don't think I've posted one of her in weeks.
I know, so I think you should up it a little more, just because, just like you want to see what Prince William's
I know.
baby looks
I
like.
know, little George is cute. Well, so if
and
you
love to see Knox and Vivian.
I totally do. If
so
you
then why
two-
would you deny your
I
fans?
don't know. Maybe it's because
Yeah.
I'm just exhausted.
Way
and
to
I
go,
never posted
Angelina
pictures.
Jolie.
Yeah, you should
Look,
post more.
if you two post today, you must tag the Kathy J.
No,
fan
you don't
page.
get it. You don't.
No,
get
you
it.
better,
You
else
don't.
I'll get really mad.
No, we're gonna post Chris and Larry, the real parent.
All right, I'm leaving you.
They're changing the locks, Kathy.
Okay, yeah, they're changing the locks. So Wig, you got to hold her a little while you're here because you're next to babysit.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Have
All right,
fun.
good luck.
What are you doing?
A whole what?
What are you doing?
I'm going shopping.
What about after? Are we gonna party? Kick it?
Where's the husband?
Put her somewhere quieter though when it's time for nap time, and she'll sleep for like an hour.
Yeah, we have that playpen that you gave us.
Yeah, but put her like away.
In the darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Darkness.
Well, give her a little light.
Well, no, I was gonna put her in the garage. No, I'm just kidding. No.
You're winning me over.
I know, but no. You know where we usually have her set up and
Yeah,
we draw the
that'll work.
blinds.
Okay. All right, everybody.
That
Take
was
care.
Avery, and we love
Okay,
her.
goodbye.
Hey, bye, Kathy.
Hey, so do you want to kick it later, or what are you doing? Are we gonna
What?
dinner, party, nothing?
How about I'll just call you around?
Let's go to the Chop House.
Why don't you call me after show?
Chop House has YOLO rum now.
I know, yeah, I know. I'm very excited.
Oh wait. Did you want to say anything? Give a shout out to any of the Drag Nation people. Eric, tell Eric.
Yeah, Eric. Last night, Drag Nation was hella cool. Nina's hella cool. The drag queen that won. What's her name?
Bianca Del Rio.
God, she was fucking funny.
Yeah,
Like,
she's more of a
slammed
comedian. She's a
people. It
comedian
was
drag queen. So like she's like, I didn't come out here to lip sync, motherfuckers.
Right.
And she just started reading people. Yeah, she was funny.
She called up. She wanted like one of every kind of stereotype. So she called up a lesbian, and she was this bigger girl, and she was like, "All right, Jiggly, what do you got to say for yourself?"
Right. She'd bring up. She's like, "Where's the frat muscle boy?" And
Right.
she brought that guy up.
And then she was like, "How many people think his ego's bigger than his dick?"
And it was all.
And then she brought up, there was a black guy, and he yelled. He goes, "Pull me up here! I'm the only black guy here!" And so she did, and then he did his routine, and towards the, because she made him dance.
She made everybody impersonate a different celebrity.
Right. So he had to do Miley Cyrus. So he kind of quit out before the song was done, and she goes, "Isn't that just like your people, quitting before you should?" And it was like she slammed all of them.
She was hardcore.
Yeah, she didn't. Nobody survived.
Yeah, that was funny.
She made fun of the bottom, the
Right.
dude that was the gay bottom
Right.
stereotype, and yeah.
Who would get on stage and say?
Oh,
People were all raising their
Yeah,
hand.
there
People wanted to be on stage so bad.
It was crazy.
But the one that won was so funny. It was a super heavy.
It was the lesbian,
that was
Jiggly.
doing Michael Jackson.
Right.
Yeah, it was so funny.
Right.
Oh
so.
my gosh.
Yeah. So.
The night you two experienced together, the baby probably is yours.
Oh, I forgot to ask you. You went to the unisex bathroom. How'd you like it?
Oh no, I went backstage and went to the guy bathroom. Because I didn't know where the
what I
bathroom
would
was.
have done.
Well, you were gone for a second, so I was wondering.
No,
what was
you know what?
happening.
I couldn't. I went to the bar and then I couldn't. Did you see how it was to get back there? You have to like shove through tons of people.
Yeah.
So they have the VIP in the sea of people, and
Mhm.
you're like, oh, sorry, excuse me.
Oh, okay, I
sorry.
thought you went to the unisex bathroom where the
So you can
nest
see a
is.
drag queen. Kathy likes seeing drag queens pee standing up.
No, it's just there's a girl peeing right next to a guy, and then
She's like,
there's-
oh my god, that girl had the biggest dick I've ever seen.
It's
I was
just
like, that wasn't a
different.
girl.
Okay, goodbye.
All right.
But yeah, Trax was fun.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye. Hey, bring Courtney over. No. Why?
Because I don't want to. Because then I have to drive her all the way back.
All right.
Okay. Oh, she's so cute.
Oh, look at her.
Eventually, you'll need to tip her down so she can get her milk. Just walk away like you're. All right, goodbye, people.
But will she cry? Is she gonna cry?
No, she's not like that. So a lighter? Right there.
So Phil was saying that he's got a fighter, that guy that was supposed to come
Oh,
in the
yeah.
other day,
That
that
was
he's
so
gonna
funny.
actually sponsor him in
Oh,
a
nice.
fight coming up soon on CBS.
Well, here's
This summer. This summer.
Here, get real close in there. This is what was funny is Phil. This was last Saturday, and I went to a remote at T-Mobile.
So we had to do it a day early.
Right. So, but no, Phil was like, "Hey, are you streaming today?" And I was like, "Oh no, we're not." And he goes, "Oh, I got this fighter, and he got kicked out because he tested positive for herb, and he gave me the backstory." And I was like, "Oh yeah, we definitely should have him on." And I didn't know if it was just he happened to be here and he was leaving or whatever. And then so I saw Phil post a picture of him on either Mixed Up's wall or YOLO, and I was like, hello, what a stud. I was like, I would have ran home and streamed if I would have known he was a dime. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, like I really want to say that to him.
Exactly. His wife might. You should see her.
Oh, really?
Oh
Is she
yeah,
tough?
she's like she's just a fitness guru. Like she's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So yeah, that is kind of bullshit because if it's legal, it's just that's going to be the great debate. Like people in the workplace that are like, well, it is legal, and
The NFL, I guess the Broncos, I think half their team right now is having problems with it.
Right. It's like, just let it go. It's
Yeah.
like they should just take a note from Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Oh. Do you play that at your house a lot? Cause your daughter?
Yeah, I started rocking to it right now when he's saying.
Let it go.
Did you watch that
Let it
movie?
go.
Like, you probably get in those
Frozen?
movies with the little.
I haven't, not yet, no.
Nah. When does that movie come out on DVD?
I think it already
I have
is.
no idea.
No, it's not. That will be a big
I
news.
swear that
Frozen is not on DVD yet, is it?
Yeah, Frozen's on DVD. My roommate's daughter watches it all the time.
Yeah, he bought it off the corner.
Maybe she got
Yeah,
it on.
probably.
No, but she could have it on like.
I don't know. She watches all that stuff.
I don't know. We watched it on DVD. Yeah, I guess you're right. I think you're right.
Not that I want to own it. I totally want to own it. My birthday's coming up. That's a gift suggestion.
When is your birthday?
July 30th, 31st.
And then Kathy's July 4th.
Yep.
You know, I just now figured out that both their birthdays are in July.
He's real caring that way.
Oh man, I'm horrible with dates. I am horrible with dates, man.
Yeah, we know.
You don't even celebrate it half the time. You don't even know when your birthday is.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I grew up without birthdays. It's a weird thing for me.
It sounds so different when that door is shut.
It does?
Yeah, there's no echo.
That did not kill the echo.
Kind of did.
All right.
Or it killed the vibe.
Yeah. No, you killed the vibe. The echo, I don't know about that. Does anybody want a cocktail, Phil? Are you ready to drink? Is it too early on a Saturday?
I think it's past noon.
Yeah, I know. I
can't say I have that remote at Mile High, so I gotta be sober.
You can have one cocktail. Guess what we have the ingredients for? Pina colada.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have that canned stuff,
yeah.
and then we have the pineapple juice. Should we make those?
The cocoa butter, or what is that stuff called?
I don't know. It's like cocoa fat.
Yeah, it's like pure cocoa fat. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Right?
Those
It's
things
like a
are the
dessert.
best.
It's
Oh,
like
God, those
brain
things are
freeze,
so good.
chest freeze. My theory is if you get brain freeze and chest freeze at the same time, you die. Oh, look at A.
That theory has not been proven.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's a wrap.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. I didn't know. What, are you dipping out early, you asshole?
I don't know.
Look, he's trying to dip out 10 minutes early.
The clock in my Jeep says 1 o'clock because it's 12 minutes past.
So plug your appearance again. You're going to be at the Mile
I'm
High.
going to be at
Tobacco.
Mile High in Tobacco in Arapahoe Street.
Okay.
So come on down there. You can win Summer Jam tickets.
I mean, there are no mixed up creations.
No.
I'll say that.
Wait,
right
you put
now.
me on the spot. I'm like, why are you making me put?
Hey, you can't get no. Phil understands that you work for the radio station.
I pay
as well.
the bills, man.
Oh yeah, shut up. No, but I
gotta sell myself, bro.
Hey, at least it's not that other place. That shall go unnamed. But whatever. It's a fair market. It's a free market.
Free market, fair market.
Oh no, dang man.
Oh yeah, Phil hates me now.
Yeah, way to go, bro. I'm not going there after all.
And then join me for Bacardi night at Sims
Exactly.
Landing. Yeah.
Exactly. Any more daggers before we shut down?
You gonna make fun of his laughs more, Larry?
Exactly.
No. I'm just playing.
Exactly.
Wow, wow.
That was a joke, Phil. Because now he's gonna yell at me later when you leave, and he's gonna be
whatever. Oh no, I did yell at you the other day. Oh yeah. Oh man, I don't even want to bring that up.
Because we're live.
Oh,
Because we're live.
No. Oh man. Oh, so annoying. Yeah, whatever. I
was just getting a haircut.
Let it go. Let it go. Yeah, so he went and got a haircut, and then he was just like, blah, 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 during the whole haircut. So then I went and got a haircut, and then the guy that cuts your hair was like, oh, I know all this about you, and this about that, and this about this and the other, and I have an opinion about this and that and the other. And I was like, what the fuck am I hearing all this for? And then I called him, and he's all, oh, sorry, I got a little wordy when I...
The haircut was therapeutic.
Whatever.
I felt like
such a douchebag.
Oh, no.
Whatever.
I said I was sorry.
Yeah, but are you really? How?
Yeah.
Actually, take my word for it.
Yeah.
Actions speak louder than words.
I'm really sorry.
Let it go. Here's the other thing about Frozen. Not that I care. But you know how they're always bringing Disney on Ice, and I'm like, that's crap. Nobody wants to see that. You know what I mean? It's like
I loved that as a kid.
Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah, I guess it's your kid. But I mean, like, no respecting adult would go to that. But no. Then they said they're bringing Frozen on Ice, and I was like, I'll go to that. I mean, because, it takes place in a Frozen, and then it's ice. Don't you think that? No?
No, that's not enough reason for you.
Yeah, shut up.
So excited about it like that.
Exactly. But I mean,
the guy who got tickets to the
Let
Lion
it
King,
go.
and then he
Hey,
fell
I'm getting
asleep
married
during
in
it.
Disney World. So,
Yeah.
what can I say?
The Broadway Lion King he fell asleep during, though.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to get through plays, especially when they're at night, and then everybody wants to go drink and eat
Do
first,
things, yeah.
and then so we're there, and I'm like,
Well, if I eat and drink, I'm ready for bed. Like last night after leaving the chop house and having YOLO rum, I had like 3 YOLO rums. At that point, I was like,
must make it
go to bed.
Go to bed. Not getting any head. Go to bed. Go to bed. Oh, I don't know if you got head.
I was pretty tired.
By the look, it didn't look like it. By the
Right.
look he gave you, it didn't look like it.
Right.
No, I was pretty
It
tired.
wasn't steak and blowjob day. National Steak and Blowjob Day.
That's steak and blowjob day.
Michael, sit down. Have a seat. This is Michael. He's
Good
who
afternoon,
we
everybody.
talked to
Thanks for
earlier.
having me on Larry Uncensored.
It's time for Mike Swap.
Where is Mike?
He didn't make it today. He got car issues.
So what I told the barber was
Flat tire on his bicycle?
No.
Anyway, say what?
Flat tire on his bicycle?
No. He got like something wrong with his like
Aorta.
shock or something like on his Volvo, and it's it's one of those things. I don't know.
It's making noise.
It's aorta.
Yes. I don't think it's medical.
I don't know.
Anyway, so what's up? What's new with you, Mikey?
Just making it happen every day. Delivering YOLO rum, making signs, and building the can. Having a great time at it, though.
Living the dream.
Living the dream is right.
Everybody that comes in here always points out, like, who did your signs? Everybody always compliments both signs. So.
Well, I appreciate appreciate all the pumps that you gave me out on episode 11, which was a great episode.
Oh, nice.
When you were talking to Wah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great episode. Thanks for the shout outs. But
absolutely.
yeah, it's a great industry in sign industry because everything's new all the time. It's not the same stuff day and day.
Right, for sure. And it's like everybody knows when you're going to a business, it's like the sign's the first thing you see, and so you're like, when it's like some ghetto ass banner or something, you're like, oh, okay, it's like that. And then the difference between an actual real sign. So
It's a huge difference for sure.
Not
Ask
today.
Philip. Philip is top notch as far as signage and making sure that his people know where to go, and it's it's vital. It's vital in the industry. It's vital.
Right, for sure. Agreed.
Yes, indeed.
Signage, logo, branding.
Branding.
Oh, look at there's that little baby.
And just really what we're experiencing with YOLO and bringing up a brand new product in a crazy industry and how we're branding the name YOLO Rum and all the activities that are associated with it. It's really kind of a cool brain workout.
You know what we have
every
to
day.
do is here's what we got to do. This is good marketing. We have to find an idiot who will give this idiot some money if he tattoos the YOLO Rum logo on his forehead. And that'll definitely get passed around like, well, look at that idiot. But then, he's like, I got some money for it. And he has to sign a contract that he can't take it off for 5 years.
Why don't you just fake that you gave someone the tattoo?
We should just do some YOLO
'cause you
Rum
gotta see it
temporary
actually being done.
tattoos.
No, I want somebody to actually do
Put it on
it.
kids.
You only live once.
Yeah, we don't cross that
won't be
line.
good.
Yeah,
That
we
won't
don't.
be good.
You can't tag.
I've got two
That's
of
why
them,
we
but they
keep
don't
the
wear
tattoos.
YOLO. That's for sure. They talk about it, but they don't wear any YOLO.
You can't tag kids, but if you're Latino, you can pierce their ears.
My baby's ears are pain. Exactly.
At 6.
Like that had to hurt.
6 months.
Oh,
What are you talking
Right,
about?
they do it. Right.
Yeah, it's a constant battle with my wife.
You're all, no.
Still doesn't have them, so we're doing good.
You can probably buy those little magnetic ones.
Some little clip-ons.
Right. So
Like those
that
old lady
little dangly
balls.
drag queen.
So why
earrings.
don't you want them? Sure to have them just like.
That would hurt.
Oh, it hurts. Oh, okay.
She can make the decision when she's old enough.
But she wants
Right.
them. Oh, okay.
Sure. And then that is kind of an exciting moment for a girl to be like, Mom, can I get my ears pierced? And your mom's going to be like, yes!
Exactly.
She's going to be teaching her to say that really early.
Yeah, and then next
You
is,
want
Mom,
it.
can I borrow the car?
Oh,
No!
I've already heard it.
You had your ear pierced, right, Larry?
I think that's personal.
I never pierced my ears because I hate needles. I was always too scared to get any of that.
No,
pierced or
I had
whatever.
my ear pierced. I can't remember which one. It was the straight side because I was in the closet. But now there's no
The
straight,
left side.
There was. There used to be.
It was the
There
left
used to
side,
be.
I think, was straight side.
Right, or something. Yeah. But then I was like, oh, I'll just George Michael it and do both. Just kidding. I didn't. Oh, look at there she is. Well, thanks for joining us on the stream. We appreciate you. We have been MIA for here and there because of other commitments, but we will be on next Saturday as well. And then I like your idea of doing a happy hour sometimes.
Happy hour. Happy hour every hour.
He was like we're
A happy hour live stream?
Right, like
Oh, that'd
on
be
Fridays for like just 2 hours,
Oh,
and then
that'd be
right.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
like he wants to do it early, so maybe people could still watch at their desk. You know what I mean?
Like
3 to
maybe-
5?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. So when people are just bored, that just want to roll.
FAC for sure.
Most definitely.
But then we could take it on the road and actually go set it up
What'd you
somewhere.
say?
FAC. What?
He just called you an FAG.
What's up, man?
Oh, what's up, man?
He's like,
No, I wouldn't
"Shut
mess with him. I think that's why I was gonna say that earlier. Why I had his back when he was all gonna get in that fight with that big guy.
Oh, right.
Is because he's all like this trained UFC guy. So I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I was like, you wanna fuck with him?
I wasn't getting in any fights with any big guy.
Yeah, no. Wig's definitely the guy in the scenario that's like, oh yeah, hold me back.
That's what I was doing with Rich. Lucky Rich
Lucky
is in my
standing
way.
in between us.
Rich is a big dude in my way right now.
I can't move him.
Thanks for Hefe for coming down, being a good sport, and Kathy making a little cameo on the podcast. Everybody got to see Baby Avery.
Yay.
All right, we'll see you next
Well,
Saturday.
yeah, before we go,
Oh,
just one
have a
last
great day.
thing.
Oh no, he's gonna play that clip of Hefe.
In a world where the bottom line means everything, it's probably a hell of a lot cheaper to hire one guy compared to 5. Movie guy,
Top 40 guy.
sports guy, EA guy. What's up, bro? I got surfer guy. Plus, man, I got gangsta guy. If you need these voices, cheaper.
All you have to do is contact me right now.
Call 720-412-4126. It's a real ride for your budget. Call now. You can also email me, JDOUGAN, the number 8 at MSN.com.
Do you have
Wow.
that number or that?
Right? Is there any stereotype you didn't do?